Hello, hi. How's it going? We are live with the finale for Shadows of Betrayal, which is wild, absolutely fucking wild.
All right. How did we end up here? Is the question. You all had like a particularly rough week of sorts, perhaps like 2 weeks even, since you guys met on series in that dingy bar that you consider like the heaven of underworld and crime and everyone who doesn't want to be found by the known people. Then you somehow got known, and you somehow found yourself all on one spaceship, going towards Eros, running away from a mysterious voice which uh, you thought was the UN ships flagging you, hailing you, or something. But what you didn't know back then was just Eva's system trying to prevent what it considered theft. Anyway, uh,
What?
you reached Eros, yes. You reached Eros. You met a lot of lovely people there. You met a lot of people who had different vested interest in the belt's survival, the belt thriving, and had also different approaches towards the same. You met a bunch of them who all disagreed amongst themselves, but almost everyone agreed that something had to be done. One of the things that had to be done was someone going to Luna under the guise of delivering some goods and trying to gather more intel into how to better support the build. And there were like different other ulterior motives to each one of you in this specific quest. But you somehow all ended up instead on an abandoned spaceship, the Mastodon. The Mastodon was set from Luna with certain equipment and goods set for Ceres and then Eros. It docked on Ceres and gathered some supplies and let out some people and then moved to Eros, where it also. But before reaching Eros, it sort of got abandoned. Like just a couple of days after leaving Ceres, it got abandoned. And you figured out that it was perhaps something in the air, essentially. You still couldn't make out what exactly it was, or if it was similar to the cargo that you were carrying or not, or if there was some malicious element involved or aboard the ship who had done it all. But leaving all those worries aside, you thought it was just, like carry on with our plans. Or perhaps you just couldn't decide in time before the, the large moon of Earth, the singular moon of Earth, sort of pulled you towards it. And as you docked, before you docked, you had an altercation amongst yourself, which you didn't think much of, but apparently the target of that said altercation, or perhaps the victim, in other terms, didn't think the same. But after some interrogation, you learned that the charges were dropped against you. And there's a slight retcon, I'm so sorry, in the story that we had earlier. The guy's name, the guy who interrogated you, his name is not Daya. I'll give you his actual name. I'm so sorry. Yeah. The name is Riker, Mr. Sean Riker. After leaving you alone for a bunch, like for a while, just like letting you regroup, sort of like trying to talk strategy before you guys was just like roaming around headlessly in the abandoned area, which was security zone of the place where, like right now there were not that many people. Apparently, Luna does not have that much staff to cater to so many people arriving from Eros and Ceres and everywhere on, like the expanse, which are either the UN diplomats or citizen of Earth or Luna trying to get back to Earth as this horrible travesty which unfolded on Eros comes to light. You looked around trying to find your wares, but like not finding it, you approached Mr. Riker again and he looked at you all. and decided, fine, fuck it. You know what? Like, let me help you out. And then took you guys to a certain section which had your all goods. You all sort of like gathered, like all of your supplies, talked amongst yourselves. What you didn't see was while you disembarked on Luna, one of your party members, Dave, as you were being escorted by the guards, had been led into the diplomat's reception area, Luna's prestigious venue, so to speak. The atmosphere there was like a blend of formality and anticipation, and yet somehow relaxed. The high ceilings were adorned with lunar themed chandeliers. It was it was far removed from the security area that you were led to, which was like low ceilings, very, very low pressure, just metallic floor and magnetic boots. Uh, Received a few complimentary cocktails and some snacks as the people conducted medical check upon them, and also there was some information exchange with their data pads and all that. Somehow they've managed to secure a meeting with the UN executive undersecretary to Luna. With his classic bureaucratic charm and some luck, he managed to convince him, or sort of like explain to him, the situation on Eros the best that your party understood, the involvement that your party had in it, and the involvement that he thinks that Mao Industries, uh, so like what's it called, subsidiary, had in this, and also managed to secure sort of like a makeshift meeting, general meeting regarding the same. And in the meanwhile, as the UN secretary, undersecretary asked him, "Yeah, but what about the people that you were with?" Dave just says, "It's fine. Just drop the charge against them. They're not horrible people. I just hope that they see where I'm coming from." And that's where we left off in the last session. So now that you all have access to Sean and Luna, and sort of like can look around for a bit, what would you like to do?
What kind of access do we have to Sean?
Not the kind that you're hoping for.
God damn.
Yeah,
First thing
I
you
told him
ask
to back
what they
off
have.
afterwards.
Basically, he's
Right?
just like, standing around. Uh, Also, he was like asking you all for like if you guys want to have perhaps water or some sort of like a drink, just chill out for a bit. It seems like he does not have any harmful intentions, but it does feel like he's trying to keep you guys here in this current area that you are in, but without seeming very forceful about it.
Question. I have a question.
Yeah,
You
this is not like 12th grade. You can ask. Good.
12th grade?
So
Wow.
when we left from last session, we
Uh-huh.
saw bodies being carted to
Yes.
somewhere from our ship.
Yep.
Uh,
Not your
then I
ship,
would
Master.
Macedonia. I
Hmm.
would like to follow if I can where the bodies are being taken.
You were forced. You were stopped like long before you reached that. And one person just yelled at you, "Ma'am, this is quarantine zone. Please do not enter here."
I see. What's everyone else doing?
Huh?
I said, what is
We're
everyone else
in,
doing?
we're in like some sort of waiting chamber, right?
Yeah. Basically, you're like being fed and like catered to, but it feels like
Yeah.
you're being held not against your wishes, but also there's not much for you to do right now. It
Right.
feels like a very uneasy sort of environment, which seems like you're just like waiting for the inevitable. You're hearing commotion all around you. You have heard like a few faint whispers all around you, like how someone is accusing Mao Industries of some sort of, like experiments, and they're asking for like a meeting of sorts. But that's basically about it. You can guess that it's perhaps like got to do with Dave, but you're not entirely sure of like what's happening currently.
Okay. John's sitting upside down and eating a donut, so chilling.
Upside down?
Not much.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
fine,
mean,
why
you know
not?
how, yeah, you know how you sit normally in the chair, just flip it upside down. That's how John's saying. Basically, his back is on the ground and his legs are on the chair. Just
Ah.
Oh,
because.
like that.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought you like
that.
the chairs and like all the furniture is like magnetic, so you could have essentially stuck the chair on the roof, and I thought you were trying to do that, and I was like, yeah, sure.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Perhaps
That would have
people
been
would
fun.
perhaps
Not
people
yet.
would perhaps look at you with like some sort of like what the fuck. But essentially, I don't think anyone would mind you doing that, considering like Sean is like such a big fan of yours, and like seem to be essentially escorting you. Also, it gives you certain, like inkling that perhaps you, despite being former member of military, and also the gun being former member of military, on behalf of Mars, would perhaps not have had that good a time on Luna if it was not for someone like Sean, who had essentially been, like implanted here after they were thrown away.
Hmm. So Sean's kind of helping us out, sort
Essentially.
of.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Got it. Okay, so I'll speak to Sean then,
Mm.
as I'm sitting like that. So,
Oh.
dude.
Yep.
Any idea how long we have to stay here? I mean, have any clue what's happening?
No. They're not being held or anything. It's it's quite all right if you like to run around.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Where can we
just
go?
don't go too far, right? So see, the problem is like this is all diplomatic area, so it's not like, and also I don't think it would be a good idea for you guys to go to like residential zones. Uh, uh, mm. See, currently there's a lot of ships arriving. They have just put me on here for duty to make sure that you all will entertain, so to speak.
Aye, aye, Captain, whatever you say. So, dude, where do you want to go? Ask everyone else.
He
I would
starts to
want
speak
to
on his
ask.
radio. Go ahead.
I would want to know what whether we're getting our equipment back, like data pads and stuff like
You
that.
got them. You got them back. Like in the intro, I guess. Yeah. He gave it to give it to you all. Like initially, he was not very sold on like giving you all of that back because, well, the inkling that you're not being they're not being very truthful about you being free here. But yeah, he eventually did give you all of your data pads and everything. All of your belongings are with you right now.
Including the weapons.
Not the weapons. Weapons are with you.
I see.
Weapons are sort of like checked in on Luna anyway. Like anyone cannot walk around with a weapon without a permit. So like you have a permit to carry your weapon on whichever planet that you're from. You don't have a permit to carry your weapon on Luna, so to speak. In space, there's no laws, so it's fine. It's like your own home, essentially. All right, if no one's doing anything, we can like.
Is there any way we can talk to like anybody in a more superior position? Because like I know that Dave or like I have some idea as to like Dave may have debriefed them or anything like that, but we don't know to what
No,
extent.
your characters don't know anything. Like
Yeah.
if someone has debriefed or not. You people know. Uh,
Okay.
so like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to ask like Sean that?
Yeah, I want to ask Sean that.
Mhm.
Hey, listen, this is a fairly serious situation. I don't know to what extent you've been, uh, to what extent
I
you've been looped in by your superiors, but I think we need to at least give a little more about our perspective on this in a way that it doesn't feel, like the interrogation that you conducted earlier today.
Yeah, I get you. See, the problem is, Dave is currently in a meeting with the UN Under Secretary, and I've been told that there's like a lot of things happening related to that. I cannot disclose everything to you, but if you would like for me to relay a message to Dave or someone else, I can do that.
Sean, can you get us into the meeting? It'll be cool.
Let me check. Let me ask Mr. Dave.
Sweet.
He walks out, and you hear like a sort of like a faint whisper by someone, some sort of like a junior to him, like just like walking up to him in sort of like a gossipy tone. Caitlin Martin is coming here. Looks pretty shocked, and looks at all of you, just like asks you to sort of like hold him there, and goes forward. All right, you guys are alone for a bit if you guys want to do something.
Wait, what did he say? Who's coming?
Caitlin Martin.
Do we know anyone? I mean, do we know our characters?
Roll an intelligence check with advantage, like for all of you combined.
Fuck yeah.
John.
You also have access to your pads, though, so you
Data
could
pads.
technically just Google.
It's the Google answer. Oh my god.
No, John never Googles. He only duck goes. Okay, 2D100.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, let's go.
A very decent chance it will pass.
Fuck off.
Oh, wait,
Doesn't
did
make
you?
sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I'll do it.
The 83 and 47, no? If you click on it,
Okay,
it'll show
83
you.
and 47, actually one of them succeeds, so it's good. The DC for
Yeah,
that
47. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Sweet.
You have heard of Caitlin Martin, like in some brief news reports that you have read, like in the past, whatever. She seems to be the CEO of Mao Industries research subsidiary, the MIRS. A lot of people consider her to be, what's it called? There was a person, right? If you guys remember, who was accused of spreading a lot of certain disease because she was immune to it.
Typhoid Mary?
Yeah, Typhoid Mary. Essentially,
Typhoid
they
Mary.
called.
Acha.
Yeah, they call her like some very crass version of that. Essentially, like stuff that I wouldn't be able to
She wasn't
reproduce.
immune. She had
Mhm.
asymptomatic.
Sorry.
What?
No, typhoid
Well,
Mary
she was
is the-
asymptomatic. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that like she is like pretty tall, has a very commanding presence, a pretty sharp face, hazel eyes, dark short cropped hair, and she has appeared multiple times on news reports and such, talking about her research and how it's important for humanity to stick together if they want to progress, and sort of like delivering very humanitarian messages, but also promoting what seems to be a very modern version of eugenics.
Hmm. So she's the kind of the face of all of that.
CEO.
Yeah, she's the CEO of Mao Industries research subsidiary, MIRS.
Okay.
MIRS.
So we
As
heard
in-
that she's coming to Luna.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you Google her, you also find like news reports of various instances where she has been accused of malpractice, but nothing which has led anywhere. Like oftentimes there are like reports about it, but there's no one who usually prosecutes her either in UN or in the Martian Navy. with respect to the crimes which are alleged. It feels like UN and both Mars are very reliant upon the technology provided by Mao Industries. And actually, to be honest, so is the belt. But the belt is a bit more okay with also hurling abuses of someone who is supplying them equipment compared to Mars and Earth.
There's a space station, right? There's a Mao Industries space
Yes.
station that's orbiting
Yeah.
the moon, Luna. Is there any way for us to go about the space station, or is that just like a restricted area for authorized
You would
personnel?
know that, like, that seems like that feels like a restricted area. Whether or not, if you have like a means to go there, would be limited only by your ingenuity.
Hmm. So they finally caught her. Busted.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. It might be so that she's coming here to cut the loose ends.
Yeah, to make a deal.
They're gonna
Yes.
kill us.
Most definitely. I feel like if
Awesome.
okay, John, if she's actually coming here and if Mao Industries is responsible, I don't see us making it out of here.
Come on, don't worry about it. We got Sean on our backs. I got you guys. I fly us out of here in no time. Let's do a little stealthy mission and go boom.
As soon as John says that, I say, wait, where is our ship?
I don't know, dude. I just parked it.
Is
I forget
that-
sometimes.
You
I
docked
forgot to
it.
take a
It was
picture.
parked by security.
And how do we know our ship is still here?
It's okay. I can fly any ship. Don't worry about it. Just need one ship. And we can go
Okay, then-
poof.
But like, how do we get to a ship then? Like, we're still under pretty high, like, do not let us go free. This is not some
Easy.
resort.
We just
so,
shoot
like,
them all. Is the gun.
Let's not shoot
we
Sean.
don't
I like
have our
Sean.
weapons.
He's a cool dude. He worked with me. He's cool. We can just ask him. I'm sure he'll help
Yeah,
us
we can
out.
just ask him for his weapon, right?
No, don't do that. He's a nice guy. He's making a life here. Let him live. He's cool dude. He worked with me.
I look at John and Fallon and says, why don't both of you ask your Evas to give us an update on what's going on in our ships?
Eva, can you give me an update on the ship, please?
Nothing pops up.
God damn it. She might be sleeping.
Oh fuck! They disabled Eva.
Or they
Can
might
I
have disabled
remote
the,
access Eva through my data pad or something?
You can try to.
In the meantime,
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Roll
gonna-
for it.
try to pull
Nice.
John to the side. Dude. Do you remember your friend Shane? Sean, whatever. Sorry,
Shane.
I'm Shane. No way.
Sean, yeah.
Your friend Sean.
I remember you, Shane.
Sassy,
Are you
you're
having
the
memory
only
problems?
Only one I hoped would remember this name like very, very clearly. Sean Riker.
Listen, I heard Riker and I immediately went to Riker from Star Trek. So
Oh, okay. It's okay. After the session, Google it.
yeah,
I
I
I
had
know.
a very, I
The
had a
minute-
very different thing that I popped out in my head when I heard Riker.
Oh.
So
There's a
So
Riker
the
in X-Men.
prison.
it did. Yeah, the Riker's prison.
Oh, acha. Yeah, nice.
Wow.
Sorry, go ahead, guys.
No, the minute you said Riker, right? Sean Riker, I messaged RP saying, are we supposed to know this name? Kind of sounds like Inaro Albrecht again.
Oh my god, he's
Well-
metagaming again.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go ahead. Get Fal to roll for it. Meanwhile, you guys want to talk? You can
Yeah.
go ahead.
Dude,
What
your-
role would this be?
Fal.
Sorry.
This would be my hacking the 25% one, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, dude, tell me you're speaking something.
your friend Sean said something about Camilla being hired to spy on us?
What? I don't know. I was not in that interview.
No, he said it in front of everybody, right?
Did he?
Did he not
Did
say
he?
something about
DM?
looking directly? No, well, he said something about. He looked at Camilla and he said, "Do you not know she was hired to spy on you?"
Ah, shit. Is she the spy? You want me to kill her? She's cool, dude. I mean, what do you want to do? You want
Why
to
is-
Well,
interrogate
Camilla
her?
just like hears her name like very faintly and starts looking at you, glaring up and down.
I call her over.
What's up?
Sassy, you're a fucking idiot. Okay.
I want to know. Are you spying on us?
Unless he's talking about Kalpana. I don't fucking know, bro.
Listen. I was trying to make a decent so it doesn't come to me. But
Vignesh,
she
oh,
essentially says no.
oh,
Also,
fam.
Vignesh, I saw that 82. I'm so sorry. Nothing happens for that.
Shit.
You seem to hit like sort of like a what you feel is a UN firewall.
Do you feel it?
Wow.
So, Kalpana says, we have both. We lost. So we don't have access to Evas. We don't have access to our ships. We are stranded on Luna, and probably the person who wants to kill us the most is coming here on Luna and themselves.
I am no spy, alright?
Okay,
Get that
okay. I'm
to
just
your fixer.
asking. Just asking. Chill. It's okay. Have a donut.
All right, I'm going to
I
turn to
pop out
Kalpana.
another
Is it you
donut,
then?
which I took.
Are you
She
the
is.
spy?
Why are you trying to play imposter right now? We have bigger fish
I
to
don't.
fry.
That was not an answer to the question. Kalpana, are you the fucking spy?
Okay, calm
for
down.
what?
Everyone.
It's not like we're super high tech. I don't know, fucking whatever. That we need someone to spy on us. So
Why
what was the
would
reason?
anyone spy on you?
Yeah, that's not an answer
You
again.
haven't-
You
There's nothing in your life to spy upon.
Are you the spy? And yes, there is.
But I wouldn't know
Ah.
because I'm not your spy. I'm not spying on you, fucking idiot.
All of you received a text at
Calm
this
down.
second.
We
Nice.
got what?
All of you received a
Text.
text at this specific second.
Oh. What does it say? I look
Alright.
up on the list.
It just says, be ready. Full stop.
Mm-hmm. And who
We're
is
gonna
the
have to
sender
fight
of
our
the
way
message?
There's no way to figure out.
Do I have my belt knife still?
Hold on. Is there a link to who the sender of the text is?
Nope.
Do we
There's
know?
no indication of who the sender is. It feels like a very, like a generic dump kind of contact.
DM, I didn't hear you. Do I have access to my belt knife?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Awesome. Okay, I immediately remove that,
Okay.
equip my grappling hook, and I said, okay, well, let's go. I'm ready.
You what?
Is there a panel?
You
Is there a
you-
panel like a wall panel, like some sort of a system, like control this thing, which I can like plug into or try to hack or anything like that?
Perhaps
like-
you'd probably not have great time with this, with your current luck. If you want to try, like after a while, if you
Correct.
have like a different strategy about it, I can let you do another roll.
Okay, cool.
I
After
look
a while
over-
of like bickering, you see Sean sort of like come towards you all. Seems to like take a look and wonder if you guys were fighting or not. Do you sort of like retain composure and like put away your devices, not trying to show if you received a text or not? I hope. If not, like that's also okay.
Yes.
You're all requested. You all wanted a meeting with the undersecretary, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Come along then. Pack your things. Put away any weapons, please. So the
we
grapple.
don't have
okay.
weapons.
My bad.
He
I just
literally
wanted to
is
show
holding a
off my
knife.
yeah belt knife, bro, and a grappling hook.
Wait,
And
a
the other
grappling?
person is-
When the fuck? Where the fuck did we get a grappling?
I have a grappling hook, a grappling gauntlet, lots of things.
One
John's the
person is going,
mysterious.
we don't have any weapons. The other person is literally like casually holding a knife and a
Ta-ching.
grappling hook.
There's a knife. Okay, anyway, I put it back. Sorry, my bad. I was just showing off my cool knife.
Oh, it's very cool. So,
Rambo.
Aye,
Okay.
Captain.
Before we leave, I look over at Fal, the gun, and then I look over at everyone else, and I say, "This is very highly a setup, but we should probably tread carefully because it's too convenient."
Okay.
convenient for what?
Camilla, if you get a shot, you take it.
Whoa, guys.
With what gun,
Give
you
us-
idiot?
No, that was the
What-
point.
yeah,
That
what
was the
shot
joke.
is he gonna
It was not
take?
supposed to be serious.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
And if
the
you have
only
a
one
shot
who's-
at flirting with somebody, take it.
Exactly.
yeah, I guess that's what you're saying. That's what Camilla
Yes.
also, like replies with, like, take a shot. Like, like flirt with someone?
No, I meant to drink.
Oh, do you have any alcohol?
I should, shouldn't I?
Guys, they
It
gave us
should-
donuts. They can't be the bad guys. Someone's given us
Unless
donuts
the donuts
till
were
now.
laced with whatever poisoned the crew of the Macedon.
Oh, well, at least I died knowing I ate donuts.
You
We're
see
cool.
Camilla sort of like take out what was the last piece of like a donut that she was eating and just like throw it on the ground.
Yeah. Oh no.
You bitch!
What?
How dare you waste a donut?
It's a
No!
moon litter.
Okay,
What?
It's a
Yes.
moon we can litter. Essentially, you're not allowed to litter on Mars, and that's what she's referencing.
Come on. It was a good donut. Damn it.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
enough of the
Enough.
donuts. We need to
It's
move
okay.
forward.
I have like one option, which is that if we have a chance to like hack something or like find a way out without drawing too much suspicion, I would like for y'all to distract anybody while I can just like hack into something. That's the only option we have, like apart from John and his knife, in terms of defense or
You're being
any-
escorted. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I mean, like you can still have like Shane trying to flirt with Sean.
No.
And
While
then, like-
talking about this is what.
Are you talking out loud? Is what DM is asking.
Oh, we still have our data pads, right?
You're
Then I
texting
can
and
just, like,
talking.
send I can just text. I can just text them. Discord.
Yeah, of
Walking
course you
and
can
texting.
text, but you didn't say it, so I'm just confirming. Like, okay, you're not talking out
Just-
loud.
Yeah,
Just
no,
walking
if
and
we're
texting.
If we're in earshot of,
You-
if we're in earshot of
We-
anybody, like,
Fal just runs into a railing while texting.
oh
Hey,
fuck,
watch your
I'm
step,
not good
alright?
at this.
It's a magnetic booth. It's fine. It's not your fault.
Well, that makes me feel better.
So, what you all talking about?
I kind of feel like today, all of our collective IQs have dropped like 30 points.
Fit a horrible thing for today's session, honestly, if that's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
the case. It'll
Nice.
not be fun. But
We're
let's
waiting. We're
Let's see.
just waiting for the click. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna vibe in. Like, you just know it.
Mhm.
It's gonna
Let's see.
happen, dude.
What are you guys talking about? I feel great. I feel
Sean's
more
just like-
intelligent than ever.
Sean looks at you, Shane, and just goes, "So, what you all talking about?"
We're talking about how extremely fucking attractive you are and how I would love to take you out on a date.
You
My
don't see it
God.
because he looks away and he's like pretty tall, but you can feel that he's probably blushing.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Listen, I know you're friends with John and all, but if you ever want to, meet up outside of whatever this place is, space is huge,
John, don't say your friend.
and nobody needs to know.
Well,
Say your friend John.
if the opportunity arises, I look forward to it.
Yeah, hey, if we're not dead after whatever the fuck is causing this chaos, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're talking about? I don't get it.
Don't worry about it, Johnson. We're just
Wait,
talking
that
about
is a very
donuts.
weak ass yeah. Just like imagine your level of yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's like perhaps even better than what you can do.
No.
I just turn around to the rest of the group and I just give them 2 thumbs up.
Like,
Tarjana
apparently
gives him a
this is
thumbs
his
down.
thing as well.
Oh my
Oh,
Wow.
Now
we
you
can
get it.
we can bond over it. Oh,
Mm.
I
No,
I
you don't
tap him
get it.
on the shoulder.
Sassy, fuck everything. Google Sean Riker immediately.
god.
How do you spell it? SEAN
Wow.
or SH?
SHAUN
Okay, Sean Riker.
RICKER.
R-I. Oh,
Oh,
so that's Riker, right? That's not Riker.
That's Riker.
Right.
That's
Oh
right.
my
That's
god!
Riker.
Oh my god!
oh,
Dumbass.
Who is it?
It's the dude who
wow.
plays LA.
He's
Oh my
got some-
god!
It's the original yeah. Guy.
Yeah! Oh!
Dude who plays what?
It's
The
the
dude who actually
Who
does
does
the
the yeah.
In what? I never
as
heard.
he's a
Saturday
WWE
Night.
superstar. His name is LA Knight, and his catchphrase is yeah. That's
WWE. I see.
yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh.
god! I thought the name was familiar, but I've always called him Sean Ricker, not Riker. And I heard Riker, and
You call him Ricker?
it's R-I-C-K
Ricker
Rick
and
E-R
Morty.
Ricker, right? That's how you. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it.
It's
Because
not.
Riker, I think of Riker from Star Trek. That was where my brain went, and I was like, is he supposed to be a relative?
Hold on.
Anyway.
It's English. Okay, so there's a lot of.
I mean, that's better than my
Weirdness.
guess of it being the Riker's prison. So it's better. Than...
Yeah. Why we're here? Thing. Also, him being British probably didn't help. But anyway, or we're here. I'll leave you all to it.
Wait, you're not coming in with us?
I
I would love if
I'll
you
be
would come. Never mind, I'm not finishing that.
No.
I'll come with you.
You.
No, if you overcome this, then we can overcome perhaps. Anyway,
That's dead.
I'll be
playing
right
it.
outside.
Thank you, Sean. I give him a shake hand and then salute.
Before we go
Uh,
inside the
so-
wherever that we have been brought to, I just look over at everyone and say, so whatever happens now, as the message said, be ready for anything.
You don't know if everyone received the same text though.
I'm assuming everyone did. That's why I'm
Okay.
saying be ready. And we move in.
Right.
You roll out.
So while all this was happening, you were led to like a specific docking port, which seemed pretty posh actually. Like even the material on the walls seemed to be like properly painted and such. There were not that many scratch marks, and it seems like the executive area is essentially where the executive undersecretary lives is essentially their own shuttle to and from Earth, and then they prefer to take meetings inside of it as well, instead of like an permanent office built upon Luna. And then again, like if everything is being shuttled from Earth over to Luna, why not just live inside of the spaceship? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, scrolling through the loading docks with like multiple sentries and into the heating area, which is, let me configure this.
DM, can you speak a little louder? Little
One
difficult to hear.
second
you.
though. Is this
No
fine?
problem. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. This is here. Mm. This is bad. One sec. All right. So, sitting in front of you as you guys are led in, you see the first familiar figure that you see is Dave. He looks at you all and just like gives you like a slight smile. I hope you all have learned your lesson
This fucking
and are
guy.
ready to cooperate, so to speak. You're welcome, by
What
the way.
lesson is that?
To
Excuse-
not detain you in secretary.
Wait,
Perhaps not if you would like to go back.
you're welcome for what? You're the
Not
one who put us
detained.
in their crosshairs in the first place, you piece of shit.
You're the one who detained me.
No, you're the one
Okay,
who started
guys.
this shit. What the fuck?
Guys.
We didn't detain you.
All right, guys, let's
calm
do
guys,
this
come
another
on.
time.
Let's calm
I think
down.
you
We
guys
all know
should
he's a
go
piece of
back,
shit.
perhaps, right?
Sure,
can
sure.
all
We're the
hit
only
each
ones
o-
with all the fucking information
Hold
about the
on.
chaos that's
Oh my
happening on
God.
Eros, and you want us to leave. Sure, of course. Should have known the UN is fucking responsible for all of this.
Silence.
We're all gone.
See the UN's undersecretary sort of like get up. If you have something to say about whatever this thing is, you see on the screens the visuals from Eros. Say it now before you're led away by security yet again.
Hey, DM, the map is not loading. Is that
Oh, it should
Oh,
upload it.
there we
Is
go.
it for everyone?
It
Yeah.
just loaded for me.
Oh, it's a pretty huge map. You know what? I'll downgrade it to like chota map, but like it looks considerably bad.
It's loaded in for me.
It's loaded
So
for
it
me
looks
as
like
well.
a ship.
Is this
The
fine?
UN meeting room, right? Yeah.
okay? I got it. Yep, it loaded.
Yeah, unfortunately, the quality of this is like not that great.
But
It's
why
fine, no
ship though?
problem.
Are we on a ship?
I literally just described the UN secretary lives and takes meetings on her ship.
I
Shut
wasn't
up.
here. I was AFK.
We're going on a ship.
Okay.
No, we're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship.
Going
Oh
my God.
Hey, who left? Oh, Arthi.
What I left? Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm reloading the
No
page
problem.
just in
Aram
case.
se.
There we
Is
go. Now it's much better.
Is Caitlin, what's her face here as well, or is it
Martin.
just UN folks?
I'm sorry, who?
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
You don't see her.
Okay, cool. So, I just, I would just respond to whatever her name is, the undersecretary.
Undersecretary, yeah.
Okay, well, miss, here's the laydown. We have seen, we came across this ship, Mastodon, which was transporting UN supplies. I mean, like supplies from the UN, and it had some hazardous chemicals, and it came from Luna, and it had killed the
Mhm.
entire crew in a very specific way. And soon after that, we saw what happened on Eros, and all of these cargo ships take a lot of supplies from the UN.
Yeah,
to
I
either
know all of that already.
Yeah.
Your
okay,
friend, I assume. Now,
so you
like
know
you're
what the
friends with
source
Belters
is.
now. She looks at Dave. Dave just like shrugs. I guess I consider them my friends, but they don't treat me as a friend though. So I don't know. So
Uh,
she
okay,
looks at
if we're
you
done,
again.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. Uh, there's a very clear link between Mao Industries, the UN, and cargo ships authorized by the UN.
Yeah, we already
to
know
what's
that.
happening in
What's
Eros.
like
Yeah.
if there's anything else that you can add to this, because your friend here told
What do
me
you
everything.
mean you know that the UN is involved to some extent. You know
Not the
that
UN.
Mao
We are not
Industries
involved in this. The Mao Industries is, and that's why we're calling the representative
who's,
over.
who's authorized Mao Industries.
Mao Industries is not authorized by the UN. The UN does not have any control over Mao Industries. What are you talking about?
you still authorize them to, you know, uh, have some kind of uh, whatever, like materials or like function in certain industries, or know,
Kalpana
have a
just
base here in Luna,
Are you
have bases in Eros.
wait, hold on. Kalpana just butts in this conversation and stopping Fal from saying anything else and just asks, like, it seems that a friend Dave here has already told you most of the stuff. What is it that you want to know from us? Why have you called us here? There must be something you want to know.
she looks at Dave and they just like, give each other a nod essentially. Ah, well, you all are in a certain unique position. She shows you switches the channels essentially to series. Where you see I'm sorry, Eros. Where you see that a couple of your faces are put up as like posters among other people who had escaped the travesties as sort of like what's it called, figureheads of the resistance.
What the fuck?
They are
That son of a bitch.
there are like certain like spray paint murals dedicated to your ship. There's like people. Apparently, she looks at all of you. Apparently, there's like a story going on around in Eros about how you all are the hope for the belt and how you all will, I don't know, bring the inner planets to its knees. Looks at the at a paper, breathes lines, and bring judgment to us all. Just like hands you the manifesto of sorts. It seems to be littered with references to your crew, but not something that you've seen before.
So you're saying we're a new hope.
No, what I'm saying is it feels like there's a new terrorist organization which caused this, Eros, and somehow you are on the front page of their manifesto. You all being here, like I don't consider you all be stupid, and also you have like a reputed uh, diplomat amongst you, so I don't think you would be so, like crazy to come here after declaring war on the inner planets. So I guess you're not involved, but I'm still wondering what the heck is happening.
Good question.
Wait,
We're
wait.
wondering
Why,
that
Are you
too.
are you are you telling me that
Expanse
you a UN official actually listening to reason? Is that what we're getting at right now?
Not currently. I don't think I'm listening to reason because all of I've heard in the last 5 minutes is bullshit. So if you're starting to talk sense,
You
I
were the
can
one
listen
who's
to it.
talking for the last 5 minutes.
Okay,
So.
I'm just
Let's go, fella.
Wow.
Kalpana just says, well, since you already know all this and since you have all this information, you should know that all this happened after we left Eros. I don't think any of us were involved in any of this. We went on a mission to find answers and find help for Eros. We found to get back a ship that was supposed to have medical supplies, not to bomb someone. We went for get stuff back so we could save our people.
well, that's very
And
funny because then what's this? And she flips channel and you see the what's it called? The internals of your ship are, like on the CCTV, and you see they're like hidden compartments from where they're extracting certain equipment, which seems to be embedded into the ship, and also the cargo hold, which seems to contain cylinders of methane still.
yeah,
Do
they
you
were
have?
sent
Do you
Guys,
have
what the
our?
fuck is that?
Do you have our? I will just like
our
talk to
manifesto.
her. It's oh,
Wait, I
Kalpana?
look over at
Okay, well, let's go one at a time. Whoever's starting, start now, and then like others proceed, please.
Falgon.
Okay. I'll just look at the undersecretary and I'll be like, I'm sure since you had the video footage of us with the diplomat here, You would also have video footage dating back to when the ship was being loaded, and you would know whether or not we were involved in it, whatever you're trying to bring in here. So
Doesn't
it's
matter
like,
if you're involved or not. What I'm asking is,
Mhm.
you brought this cargo knowingly here, right? So you must know who
I
gave
think
it to you.
if we're not involved, how would we bring it knowingly?
It doesn't matter if you're in. What are you talking about? What do you mean not involved?
Kalpana
think
says, look at our
I got nothing.
manifesto. You're given this to trade it in for supplies for Eros.
You mean the cargo manifest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and like the what's it called? The cylinders are in it. The methane cylinders are in it.
Yeah, we're supposed to trade it in for medical supplies and other supplies for Eros.
Perhaps you didn't understand my question. What I'm asking you is, somebody, gave you both A, the ship, and B, these supplies. Doesn't matter if you don't think that these are harmful. What I'm asking is, who gave you them?
Okay, look, this is going to be a very funny story. But here's what happened.
Oh, I'm all ears. And she sits back down.
Listen, we were sitting at a bar in series. Right,
Uh-huh.
this dude comes up to us and he's like, "Hey, do you want a ship for free?" And against all of our better judgment, we were like, "Fuck yeah, sure, why not?" And he literally gave it to us for free. That's the first mistake that we made, right? That's mistake number one. Mistake number two is when we realized that the dude who sold us the ship or who gave us the ship was a UN official who had abandoned his post. Probably should have reported that in. But then also Dave was on board with us, so we were like, "Fuck it, whatever."
Oh, he did report it.
Oh, okay. Mistake number 3 was not checking the pulse on a supposedly dead body, but like that was my fault. I'm supposed to be a doctor,
Wait,
and
what dead body?
Oh, that's like on Eros. We when you try to make sure somebody's dead of a disease or whatever, I didn't check the pulse, and the dude was alive, and I kind of fucked that. That's my bad.
I
Mistake.
don't see the relevance of that story to this one.
Yeah, it's not relevant. It's just I'm talking about mistakes that we made. So that's because it's a funny story,
Lady,
right?
this is not about you. This is not about you. Let's stay in, up to his thing, okay?
Fine. Mistake number 4 was
I
not checking.
didn't even hear what you were saying. I'm sorry, what? Fal, what did you say?
I just said, lady, this is not about you. Let Shane just get this off his chest. He's going through a lot.
Oh, I thought you were telling me it's not about you.
Did
Just stick to the
this?
story. I misunderstood that.
You know what?
Um,
Let's just move on. Sorry. Go ahead, Sassy.
Mistake number 4 was not checking what they were loading onto our ship. That's kind of our fault. It's our ship. We should have made that very clear. But listen, I'm going to be very honest.
I interrupt him at this point. We did check multiple times, and it was exactly what a manifesto had.
Fair enough. Let me rephrase. Mistake number 4 was not thinking that they could have hidden something in secret compartments that we didn't even know existed. How about that? Yeah.
She puts up a hand. Listen, I'm not your priest. I'm not asking you to confess to all of your sins currently or in the past or whatever. What I'm asking you, who provided you with the goods so that we can figure out who is causing this on Eros?
Isn't that written in the name, in the thing, the sheet that you have?
No, it's not.
Wait, what do you mean who's causing this on Eros?
It was WoW Industries. It is them. They've
Again,
been
I'll ask you, if you are willing to cooperate, who gave you these cylinders?
which cylinders? The ones you found in our
Which
ship or the
were
ones on
in-
Macedon?
Yes, the ones which were on your ship.
We don't know who loaded them. Can you not see the camera thing and see who loaded them in and ask them? Wait, no, they might be
Those
dead.
were workers. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Who sold them to you? Who gave you the merchandise? Is what I'm asking. It can't
Damn,
be
you
that
forgot
like you
them.
were on Eros and someone loaded some unidentified cargo on your ship and you were like, well, let's just take off with it.
Look, we found random people. Yeah, we went out asking, is there any way to help? Is there any way? To help? Someone came us and we could send these supplies to Luna and bring back merchant stuff and help. And we said, okay.
See, she places the document in front of you. This document, the sales agreement, whatever, this is fake. It's The signature's all wrong. The format's all wrong.
The fuck you mean it's fake? This is what was given to us.
Can
I'm
I see
sorry,
the
we didn't-
document? DM, is that Garrick's
Hmm?
signature?
Yes.
Fucking bastard! I knew it. It's his fault.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, not yet. Waiting
Not
to listen
yet.
to what she says.
Okay.
She's just like, looks at Sassy and is like, what does that have to do with anything? It's fake. Like, you were given this. I understand. I empathize with you. I don't think you are, for the lack of a better word, and please don't take it in a negative way, not clever enough to pull this off.
Listen. I have been talking about this for the last God knows how long. I am a fucking doctor. If I wanted to spread this, I could have done this. Okay, I did not, which is a
Okay.
very different thing.
Hold on.
I look at
I know you're-
Shane and says, "Stop incriminating us, Swans. Shut up." And I look
Okay.
at the secretary lady, general lady, and says, "Look, I'm getting what you're trying to say, but also, it's very confusing to me. Why you're trying to make it sound like someone at Eros had anything to do with the things that is happening on Eros right now? You think someone from inside let all of that in? That's killing people?"
She again looks at Dave and is like, well, not exactly. There have always been factions on Earth, on Luna, even actually, perhaps even more so. People who have never flinched from exploiting the outer planets. And on
I
the
know of
counter
that.
side, there are factions in, she looks at you, OPA, and on Mars that would love to see a war amongst the inner planets, so the belt and Mars can benefit off of it. These all
Okay,
mechanisms. Sorry, Beth.
Hold on. Let me manage.
Okay, go ahead. Complete.
These all mechanisms in place, which just keep hurling stones and rocks at each other, hoping to get a rise out of Earth or Mars against each other, is why we have to maintain utmost secrecy while doing our business. And it's also why it's very difficult to provide. Let me finish. I'll let you guys know when I'm done.
Cool.
And it's very difficult to provide resources to the belt without being, certain. Basically, we have to be certain that it won't fall into the hands of what can be considered the enemies of UN. You want medicines, we want to supply it, and we send our ships. And then they sort of like just vanish. And then they show up back here with you, essentially. We have sent millions of ships, millions of shipments. 80% of these, 80% of the resources we send, 80% of the air we send gets utilized somehow in one way or the other just to make sure that Earth is miserable. Conduct different terrorist attacks each and every day, and we spend immeasurable resources in making sure that it doesn't happen. These resources that you're carrying are part of such plots. We have already arrested people who were here to receive them, and instead, in turn, give you UN supplied Chikots medicines. They would take these and then refine it and create a bomb out of the material which was dissolved in the methane gas inside of the tanks. It wasn't like a very elegant solution, but we have seen this before. It's like centuries and millennia ago where people would carry drugs inside of a petrol tank, essentially. It has become common practice now. So we know what to look for. You are caught in the crossfires, but I'm not sure if you're directly involved. That's why I'm asking you once again. who was it that gave you these cylinders, and who was it that planted whatever it is in your, which we still can't make, like, accurate inference about these equipment in your systems. Now we can go ahead.
It was
Not here,
Garrick. I swear to God, it was Garrick. He wanted me to kill someone on the moon. That son of a bitch. You should
Are you going
arrest
to
him.
kill someone on the moon?
No, why would I kill someone?
Okay, that's good. That's good to learn.
Kalpana
Sorry,
looks
Did you see the
yeah,
guitar on my back?
Huh? Sorry.
Don't you see the guitar on my back? I'm not
I
a fighter.
do.
I'm a lover.
I'm glad to hear that.
while he's saying that, Kalpana looks over at Dave and asks, "Did you know about this? About all these UN ships going missing, allegedly while bringing
Well,
supplies?"
kind of. Like, that's part of what I was sent to series to explore, like trying to understand what's happening and make sure that the belt and UN are on equal terms, essentially. That's why I
What's
stuck
equal
around with you.
terms?
But you did see the conditions getting worse and worse, didn't you?
Oh, definitely. And that's why, like, in my official recommendation, which I've given to the Under Secretary, I have recommended better supplies, but the problem is, her name is Ashanti, by the way.
Sure.
Given to Ashanti here. She, she has assured me that she'll look into increasing the frequency of supply ships into the outer asteroid belt, somehow trying to circumvent the Ceres and Eros OPA controlled areas.
Okay. Firstly, to answer your question, uh, talking to the undersecretary, to answer your question, whatever name or like whatever details that you got out of the cargo manifest, whatever fake signature, all of that you provided, that you saw there,
Vignesh, we can't
that's the
understand you saying, man.
can you hear me or is it
Yeah, I
like
can
very
hear
thin?
you. I can hear you.
I'm not understanding
Okay.
a word.
Increase the volume a bit. I think
Oh.
there's like noise, so like if you increase, it's fine.
I don't think it's noise. It's like it's not like cognitive, more like
Oh,
it's
acha.
coming off very
Cognitive.
jumbled up for me. I don't know.
Oh, I could hear it.
Oh,
I can't distinguish towards.
If you can like bring your mic closer, perhaps that will help.
it is close, so like I don't know
Okay.
what I'll just yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Little bit, yeah.
So whatever amount of details that you saw from the cargo manifest in terms of the names of the person who sold this to us, all of that, that's the same amount of information that we have. So if you want anything more from us, I don't think any of us can offer that. That's exactly how much we were provided. And we were told that whatever cargo we are receiving, it's for helping the people who are in need of help or in need of medical assistance on Eros. And we were supposed to bring back medical equipment, right? That's the first thing, that we don't know anything more than that. And secondly, what I want all of you to still remember is that all these problems, especially what happened on Eros right now, is not caused by the OPA. It's not caused by anything like that. All of that started when shipments from UN, shipments from Mao Industries were docked onto these places. Same thing happened to the Mastodon as well, and you can see that being recorded on both on the Doctor's Journal as well. So, like, I don't know how you're trying to like twist this around and make it seem like, oh, there are rival factions in the OPA that are causing all of this, there are terrorists or whatnot. It is coming from a place of authority. It is coming from a place where people in power had the means and methods to go ahead and do this. And they had the money to go ahead and fund this. It's not coming from us. Why would we do this to ourselves?
You have a very myopic way of looking at things, honestly. If I had a penny for every time I have met, one of the people like you who really don't see how this is a complicated situation and it's not just about UN supporting or not supporting a specific corporation or just, supporting or not supporting the belt, I would probably have enough to retire by this point. Anyway, if you don't have anything
No,
else to,
that's. I do
offer
have
me,
something.
I'll
I do have
be
something to offer
going
you.
now.
Oh, no. I still have one thing. That when you're talking about ensuring that there is like some sort of harmony between belt and earth, and ensuring that increase in cargo supplies or whatever appointed they to ensure that the belt is better, then why did UN officially state that they will take no action when all the people of Eros were dying? Why did you say you will send no help when your own diplomat asked for it?
That does not sound
You
like an
had the
answer to me.
chance to
That
do that.
sounds more like a question. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Please remain here.
Hey, wait,
I have
we're not
another
done yet.
person to
We are not done yet. We,
meet.
we would like
walks
Walks
answers
out as
based.
like the security walks in.
This piece of
Sorry?
shit.
Do we get the spaceship now? This one, since we're staying here, is it ours?
Huh?
The spaceship that we're in, are we supposed to
Why
be
would
here?
you? No, yeah, you're like a meeting room inside of it. Yeah.
And she's leaving, but this is her spaceship, right? Like, she's leaving it.
Yeah, she left you within this room and a security guard walked in.
Kalpana would get close to Dave and says, "What? What did you tell them?
Well, everything we had.
Including about the note that co-captain of the Mastodon left?"
Yep.
I look over at Fal and the others and say, "Well, it looks
See,
like
the only information I didn't have was who gave us these supplies because, I was not with you when you all agreed to whatever this thing is. That's it. That's why you were here.
This fucking. She has the audacity to talk shit about different factions in the OP or whatever the fuck else. But you know what? It could be accurate, but whatever. But still doesn't excuse the fact that fucking UN blew up the irrigation pods on Eros. Who's going to talk about that? How is that the UN helping? How is that? Oh my god.
Kalpana tells Shane to, okay, it's not the time to point fingers right now. We know people
She
are at
fucking
fault.
left.
We
Of
know
course,
things-
we're going to point fingers.
Hold on. First of all, we need a plan. Because whatever the situation is, this is not a thing that we can put down and we can solve in a long time. This needs to be solved now and needs to be solved fast. Because people on Eros are dying, and we first of all need to find a way to find a cure for whatever the toxic substance is. What's the update on that? I look at Dave.
Oh, good you asked about it. Actually, a ship from UN has already left with a bunch of research equipment about the toxins and also medical supplies.
Was this research team anywhere linked with Mao Industries?
No, of course not. They're under subscription. Their finances have been locked down.
They haven't
He
locked
seems to
down?
be eating a donut. Sorry, what?
Oh,
Or what has happened to Mao Industries?
Their research departments, the subsidiaries, finances have been locked down.
Hence the representation is on this page.
Yep.
Okay. I look over at them and say, well, things seems to be already in motion. Also, I look at Dave and say, what did they say about secret compartments on our ship?
Oh yeah, they found a bunch of secret compartments on our ship.
What did it have in them? What is it? What is in them?
We don't know.
If you don't know as well?
No.
They didn't tell you?
Nope. No one knows. We're still trying to investigate what the equipment actually is. It's not our technology. and it's not built or technology. Like it's pretty clear. It could be Martian, but we don't know it yet. We don't know for like certain enough to accuse them of it.
Can you take us there? Because we have few Martians here who would maybe able to.
Nope. I'm gonna show you a photo of it though. He sort of like motions and like the screen changes. You see a device which seems to be.
I look over at John and Shane and say, "Do you recognize that?"
Looks like an ice cream machine. Do I recognize the DM?
You can make like a. Make a check for it. 1 sec. Make a
Sure.
intelligence check for me.
Okay.
I think 1 sec. 1 sec. Oh, that's
Ooh,
good
that's a
enough
good roll.
actually.
And Spy got it.
Wait, what is Shane rolling for?
I don't know.
You said roll for intelligence, right?
But you're not Martian, so you don't like.
I am.
He's Martian
Yes.
though.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Very interesting. Yeah. Anyway. Wait, why the fuck were you on belt, by the way? I forgot.
Because
Where were you?
Mob doctor.
I work for the OPA. Remember, I'm a doctor for the OPA, or I was.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you just left Mars, to work for the OPA.
Yeah, because they paid for my education, and then that was the only way I could repay them.
Got it. Okay. Anyway, at least a couple of you succeed. One in like Camilla and one Shane. You recognize like parts of it. It feels like it's a very modern sort of like scientific instrument which you remember is used to accelerate photons. This is only for Camilla, by the way. Shane would have no military knowledge. So. She communicates this to all of you, actually. This looks like a photon accelerator, perhaps. With a squarish design, but with like a rounded tube inside of it. What do you think?
Okay. Explain to me what a photon accelerator does.
Accelerates photon.
It accelerates photons.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Photons are light particles, that much I know, but like, what does that do?
No, like boom, I think. Not entirely sure.
Oh fuck,
could be
it's a
wrong.
bomb.
Yeah, but honestly, it's pretty much like a biased thing. It feels like I'm seeing what I'm looking for.
Dave?
Can I have one of those? She looks at Dave. He offers like a donut to her.
Oh, can I have another donut?
Oh yeah, here you go. He gives you
Sweet.
one as well. Yeah, I don't know, like what those other bits are. Emotions towards the stuff in the center. Whatever it
Dave.
is, it feels inactive.
Maybe you should tell the UN that there is a bomb over here.
Oh,
I say
fuck.
loudly while
Seems
looking
like-
at the security guard.
The security guard sort of like talks into his comm.
Zim was
Pretends that
right.
he
There
didn't
is a
see
fucking
you.
bomb.
I look at it and say, "Well, is it? I don't know. If it's inactive,
Yeah, but how long does
A
it take to
bomb is
activate?
still a bomb.
does that mean there's someone on Eros that was supposed to activate it?"
Maybe someone
Fucking
here?
Garrick.
Someone here,
I
maybe.
told you guys. It's Garrick.
You should have done
He
something
had
about it when he asked you to
albums.
kill someone back on Eros.
I
And not-
told you guys all about it so that we could do it as a group.
You didn't
But
tell
you
us
guys
till we
kept
left.
ignoring me.
You didn't tell us till we left.
Yes, because listen, think about it. I can't believe I'm the one explaining this to you. If we're on their home place and he's telling me to go kill someone, why would I tell it in front of everyone? while we were there, I wanted to be in a spaceship so that we could tell it, like I could tell it to you guys so that we could do something when we get over here. I keep telling you, I'm intelligent, but you don't listen.
So you're saying that we would have dealt with the Eros situation after coming to Luna. That is your
No,
logic.
my guy. I told you as soon as we got on the ship so that we could do something about it. But you guys didn't want to. You were too busy admiring his awesomeness or whatever.
Hey,
He has some vinyls. He doesn't even know the names about it. Who doesn't know the vinyl names? I bet you do. I look at the security guard. Don't you know your vinyl? Don't you know your music?
Before this, try to look at the security guard, but it seems like meanwhile, while you were, like debating about this, there was a knock at the door, and the security guards was shifted, switched out for Riker. Seems to be like standing in place with his like large muscles, like across now.
Nice.
How many jobs do you have on this planet, on this moon?
Oh, just work security. I just outrank him, so I thought thank you.
Oh, can you get us out of here?
Nope. Can I have one of those?
There's a bomb on this moon. It's a photon accelerator. I don't know what that does.
I thought that was a pickup line.
Oh my god, yes, Riker, there's a bomb on this planet, on this moon. It's your butt's the bomb. But there's also an actual fucking bomb on this planet. On this moon. Fuck, why do I keep saying planet?
Okay, well, I think we have already informed, to make sure that it's not a bomb. We did some tests on it. It doesn't seem to be a actual bomb,
Listen, we were told very clearly by someone with his dying breath to not let the bomb explode on Luna. Okay? And I have a feeling this is what this is about.
Oh, who told you?
Irrelevant.
And it's pretty relevant. Like who made the bomb threat?
It wasn't a threat. It was a warning because he figured it out.
What's this about a threat? You see the woman who you were talking to walk back in.
You have the worst possible timing, I swear. It is absolutely comical how bad your timing is.
I'm telling you guys, it was Garrick. Oh my god.
Behind her, you see like a rather tall woman. If you didn't know any better, you would assume that she's Belter. Walk in with a
Is she a Belter?
Pretty slim figure and like a bob cut black hair and hazel eyes. She looks at all of you.
Her by any means?
You recognize her as what the fuck was her name? Caitlin Martin.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
God. Is this it?
Okay.
Is that it? My brain my neurons just fired. Wait, is that it? Is she a Belter who wants to bring the UN down to its knees by causing this chaos?
I hope you're asking OOC.
This is me in my head.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Were you talking out loud then?
Holy shit, is that it?
Imagine though. Like if you said it out loud, that would be wild. All right, please, everyone, have a seat. And I just wanted everyone who is... Sean, I didn't expect you. Everyone who was involved in this thing to be here as we discuss the options moving forward. What's done is done, but we need to hold people who are responsible accountable, so to speak.
Who's saying this?
The undersecretary.
Okay.
What's done is done? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? People in Eros are still dying.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's gonna continue speaking. There are evidence presented by these folks, and I wanted to, allow you to meet your accusers, so to speak, because these are the only people I know who have evidence against you. Is that right? Like, is there any other, person or place that any evidence exists?
I don't like this line of questioning.
Why is that relevant?
Oh, they're gonna kill us, aren't they?
I'm guessing no.
They're gonna kill us. Oh shit, they're
No,
gonna
why
kill
is
us.
it relevant?
Hold on. Can you repeat what she said?
She asked you all if everyone in this room is the only one who knows or has evidence about the Mao research facilities involvement in this.
Okay, listen, this is Shane out loud, okay? This is it, right? This is
So
it.
before
Oh shit.
Shane thinks
This is it.
Kalpana
Oh
would solve
fuck.
it.
They are.
Kalpana would put her hand on Shane's face and tell him to shut up.
Fuck, we're gonna get assassinated. This
Stop-
is me talking
stop
through her
practice.
hand. Oh shit. Oh no.
Stop.
Oh fuck. They've seen our faces. Oh no.
Okay.
Stop
Hey,
panicking,
lady.
you idiot. Stop
Do you have
panicking.
any
you idiot.
plans of killing us?
Kalpana just says, "Alright, everyone, calm down. You're
What?
you're
No,
panicking too
not
much."
at all. Why would I kill you all? I was
Like,
asking
Why are you
because
asking
like
this question then?
Hold on, everyone.
Sounds like you want to kill
Don't
us.
okay,
panic.
we are holding. Oh, we are holding. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. You asked if anyone else knows about the Mao Industries link that we found on Mastodon, aren't you?
But I asked about if there's anyone at all who would have any evidence about Mao Industries' involvement in this, or like anything to add, or knows about this or anything.
Why? Would it be controversial or would it be dangerous for you? Is that why?
No, I'm not gonna kill you all. I'm asking because you're gonna have a meeting with the UN General Secretary and you're all witnesses. So I'm asking if there's any other witnesses that you would like to bring forth.
Oh.
Nope, just us.
Well actually.
Oh, good to know.
Wait,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna look over to Fal. Not say anything, just look over to them. And then look back.
Fal is also. Yeah, go ahead.
How much time do we have?
Well, like, I think I would have. I think I would have reset it once we got our. Once I would have got my data pad. And how long has it been since I got my data pad?
It
Like,
has been a
since
couple
we
of
got
hours.
all our. Okay, so I think like another like 10 hours left, or like somewhere between 5 to 10 hours.
Oh, okay. Do you want to tell them? Or you did it, so.
Kalpana
Yeah.
just looks over at Fal and Shane and says, "Stop giving the UN more information. I'm saying it very quietly. You're trusting them too much."
Yeah,
All right
like
then. And like a
I'll
screen pops up in front of you. So good.
Wait, what screen pops up?
Hologram pops up in front of you with
Acha.
like multiple people sort of like loading in.
oh, it's a Zoom call.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
This is almost
Where's
like
the camera on this thing? I start waving. Can they see me? Hello?
They don't wave for you.
I go try to find the camera by putting my finger close to the hologram. New technologies, that's where.
Yeah. You would have probably seen this before though.
Yeah, I know. Fucking around.
Hold on. They all load in. And you see in the center is the UN Secretary General. He looks at all of you. Like it's slightly confused that Dave still munching on the donuts. Well, at ease, I guess. Anyway, Miss Caitlin, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm sure our hold on your finances had nothing to do with it, and you're here on your own accord, right? Or is that's the PR line essentially? And the woman who is dressed in all green with like a pretty proper fitting suit rises up in front of the UN General and says, "Yes, it is our policy to cooperate with any sort of incidents reports. You have our full support in whatever is happening in Eros, and also our utmost condolences. That's condolences, but like a typo, yeah. Anyway, she
DM, can
sits
I
right there.
ask,
Uh-huh.
is it possible for me to like secretly record this call?
Make a still check. There's a lot of people around.
With a big ass data pad. It's like the iPad slowly coming up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
I have a bunch of data pads, okay? So like,
yeah, okay, multiple data pads slowly coming
Yeah,
up.
like imagine you like take
Let's
out the data
go!
pad
Oh,
and
damn!
Holy shit!
flash.
Let's
Oh
go!
shit!
Not bad. Depends on the check though.
Imagine a 10
Alright.
check.
Okay. All right. Oh no, that does it actually. That's fair enough. You take out your pad and like you make sure to turn off the flash essentially while you start
Nice.
recording it. And very casually you just take, fold your arms and like with the pad like out from the bottom of it, making sure that
Smooth.
it's getting recorded, but also like no one is the wiser.
Amazing. Okay, cool.
Right. I have one specific thing. Are you recording for something specific, or would you be like just in general, like me recording the meeting of sorts?
I'm recording to just like if any of them slip up, if any of them say anything out loud which shouldn't have been said out loud, anything like that which can be used as
Mm-hmm.
evidence against Mao Industries or the UN, like any of their members in the high command.
Uh-huh.
I want that to be kept, like as some sort of a bargaining chip or anything like that. So like I
Okay.
wanted to use it in that way.
Got you. Anyway, so she sits back down, and the UN General Secretary starts again. Well, it's like we should probably learn from your corporates how to be bureaucratic. Anyway, I heard that you all have certain witnesses that you would like to present. And the UN secretary sort of like one by one goes to all of you. Well, these people have this information, and like if there's anything else, like she already presents all the information in the next hour or so, and she turns to all of you and asks like, if there's anything else that you would like to add, this is the time to do it.
Oh, are we done? I almost fell asleep with how fucking boring that was.
Oh, justice is boring to you? I thought that's
No,
what you
it's the
wanted.
way that you relayed all of that information. Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, would
So-
you like me to dramatize it?
Or just be
Or
a
would you
little.
like me to sing like a lullaby to you while you sleep?
People, I know
The
time
sick
stuff,
burn.
but first of all, can we do anything about Eros right
What are
now?
you doing in
That's
my
the first thing.
swamp?
Eros is in a unique position that currently every planet and political system, and he seems to be, like picking his nails at while talking to you, is interested in its well-being. You must understand that even if you think that UN is set to exploit the belt, dead belters are of no purpose for anyone. So both UN and Mars are collaborating and ensuring that people on the belt and especially Eros are cared for. We have some multiple ships, we have some multiple research parties to ensure that everyone is treated there. We're trying to contain this, whatever calamity this is. But we have also sent different military parties to other parts of the solar system, including Earth, to ensure that this does not happen. If it is a coordinated attack, does not happen anywhere else. They've already confiscated certain equipment on series, which seems to be linked to a failed attempt at doing the same. Anyway, this was not an invitation for questions. I'm asking if you have any other evidence against Now Industries that you would like to relay, or perhaps even an accusation, because this is what it is right now.
OOC, have they already received the evidence of the co-captain's note?
Yeah.
So
They
they
have
already
received
have
everything, or everything that Dave presented to you, presented to them, that you all got from Mastodon, everything, except for anything that you got on Eros. Everything that Dave has witnessed, he would have probably presented it. If you would like to emphasize on the note, you can do it.
So that's what I'll do. I'll emphasize that before talking about other crews, first of all, I think that the co-captain's note itself is a big enough giveaway of what's going on. Don't you think so?
Oh yes, the co-captain's note. He takes out a sort of a thing on his pad. Yes, we have confirmed its authenticity.
Okay. I would also like to present something. I don't know if this has already been presented. This is the evidence that I found, which is that a list of cargo ships, which were making, which were running this thing from the route from Luna to the belt or to various stations on the belt. And it had, and all of them were run by a subsidiary of Mao Industries, and they were all on UN contracts. They were all UN contractors. Yeah, I show all of the whatever I tracked, the list of all the ships and all of that. The
Yes,
whole
we are
contract
aware of
list.
the time, the timing window, so to speak. It is one of the key components of this case.
Do you have a cure
Uh,
yet?
Unfortunately, no, we do not have a cure. We do have treatments, however.
And do you have a way to detect whatever it was? Because we tried to detect it on the Mastodon and we couldn't detect it. So is there
We have linked it to a very complex a complex toxin, which is a bit hard to detect and a bit harder to um, form a cure or treatment for. But we are working on it.
So this is something that was so complex that it couldn't be manufactured by belters with limited uh, equipment and limited resources. It would have to be manufactured by, let's say, hypothetically, a interplanetary $1 trillion conglomerate.
That does not sound like an accusation or evidence that you want to present. That sounds like a question about sensitive information that I cannot disclose to a hacker registered with the OPA. He looks at a paper which you assume is your file.
well, he got you there, fell.
Anyway,
I would like to present something also.
please go
Let's see what
ahead.
this is.
I, I give them the contact details of Jay Garrick.
Oh,
I think this guy is behind it all because he said he has vinyls and a lot of money on Earth.
Oh no.
Is he a spy?
well, funny you mentioned that. You could probably ask them yourself.
I
Uh,
fucking knew it.
He's
We
here?
have arrested them. They were on board a racer ship from Eros to Luna. They were apparently detained by someone. I don't know their name. It's not in my records. Which Madeline, you're supposed to keep my records clean. Anyway.
Wait, he's on
I'm
Luna
sorry.
right now?
Yes, and
The fucking
I
He is
knew
on
it.
the
Luna.
bomb is on here.
I'm sorry. Are you talking about a specific
The
explosive?
photon accelerator that you confiscated from our ship that was hidden in our panels. It's a fucking bomb. And Garrick is here. He's the one who organized, who supposedly is behind all of this. He's here.
Oh, that's
hell.
impossible. He was arrested by a certain.
Who? By whom?
I don't see it.
How do you
where's
know?
my records?
How do you know that person
Why
is
am
not
I
part of the
confiscated?
whatever? Oh shit! Is that
Madeline,
his plan?
can't you fix his records?
Is that the plan?
I'm sorry. Who are you asking? Is that?
This is me just talking out loud.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
Uh,
He's panicking.
Okay,
No,
one
listen.
second. Though.
We-
I'm sorry. I actually lost like one of my NPC names, which
Oh.
I
Oh,
knew
I
it.
thought that it was like
That's why.
part of
No, no,
the.
no.
That's
the
why
st-
it's
the thing that
Madeline.
was
It
glitched.
is also part of it. Like in canon, like apparently he spilled like coffee on one of the papers, and that's why he can't read it. What's the name of the doctor that you met in
Amara?
on Eros?
Amara.
Amara. Yes, Amara. So apparently Amara and Garrick, along with like a couple of others, were uh, detained from a spaceship which was meant for Luna, and apparently Amara had arrested or perhaps detained Garrick and others, and accused them of conspiracy against the belt.
Holy shit! I knew it. I knew there was something special about her. Mara's a fucking legend.
Fuck you, Shane. I kept telling you it was Garrick. Now you believe her? You believe Amara over me, your buddy?
no.
Fucking hell. This
No,
is
John,
why.
I
Because
have
you
been,
gave
I'm
more
gonna-
details
wait,
to us,
what?
John.
I have been
I
on your
gave you
side
all
this
the
entire time,
details about him.
and I
Sorry,
agree
go
with you that he was shady. I never said that I didn't think he was shady. I agree with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Lies. Your Honor, rewind the tape from when he said that why didn't you tell us before? You
Yeah,
could have
so-
told us before.
So
So rewind the tape, Your Honor.
I agree with that as well,
I point
John.
to the-
I agree that you should have told us before, but also I agree that he's the bad guy. Two things can be right at the same time.
You think it can also be wrong at the same time?
Yeah,
Like your
I agree.
faith.
Like your taste in music.
Fuck you. You liked the music. You liked it when I played for you.
Oh no!
Can we not drag each other down in front of the pigs?
Are you
Oh,
gonna
wow.
take that? Like,
I'm not. I'm
gonna
leaving.
take that?
Oh.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm still laughing about the pigs thing.
I'm leaving.
No, John. No, John, don't go. We love you.
I'm facing myself. I'm out. Peace.
All right.
I'm getting a call.
Anyway.
BRB.
Okay.
Goodbye, John. The best of us. We shall miss you.
All right.
Okay.
About at this like moment, like after like a couple of minutes of you all like bickering about, and also the UN chief sort of like getting enough of you, you know, like very annoyed by all of you. Like, why am I having this discussion with these people? Perhaps like, you know, I should have had much luck doing something else instead. But he's just like, fine, I'll entertain this.
He probably
And
doesn't get much
after-
entertainment in his day-to-day life. So, like, this is the best soap opera he's going to get. So.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Yeah, and at this point, like he just, you know, one second. I'm gonna introduce like
I became tiny.
everyone's- It's a bit too many people.
We're shrinking. No.
Kids!
See, the problem with that theory is, they all like the people that you're accusing left Eros before the incident. Sorry, after the incident, so they would have been subjected to it as well. You know? So fortunately, they were.
We did see some evidence of people in gas masks and stuff on the video footage from the news.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
it's possible that if Garrick was behind it, he probably has a way. He probably has the cure on him already, or in him.
Oh, definitely, and that's why we're bringing him here to.
I don't
somehow
think
try
it's
to
a good
figure out
idea.
if-
I don't think it's a good idea to have Garrick in the
Well,
same
he's
place as where the bomb
already
is.
here. Wait,
Yeah, do it.
what the
Let's
fuck?
see what he has to say.
What,
The map
what the fuck
disappeared.
did
Hey, who turned out the
map
lights?
go? I think at this point we can just all take a break, right? Yeah, it's fine.
Sure, yeah.
Let's just come back at 8. Yeah. Now that we're back, yeah, the General Secretary sort of like just tells you that the person is also here. Since you're accusing them of being involved in this, we should take their testimony as well. They're being escorted here along with Amara, who detained. Yeah. And you see in front of you, someone walk in. Like a couple of minutes after that, like after you were done discussing, someone in shackles, not shackles. I'm sorry, just like it's called like sort of like a
Handcuffs?
modern Hathkadi. I don't know. Anyway, handcuffs, yeah. But like very pretty futuristic. I don't know how to describe it. Like essentially, it's like also attached to the railings of the ship itself, but magnetically.
I see.
And like it's detached just so that they can come in and like give the testimony. And
Like
with
Guardians
it,
of the Galaxy.
yeah. With it, with him walks Amara, like holding him with the handcuffs, and she looks at all of you, sort of like gives you a nod. Uh, yeah. All right, Mr. Jay Garrick, like that show. He just sort of like gives a nod. Well, these people believe that you were the one who gave them the methane that was on their ship. Is that correct? Sort of this, gives a shrug. Would you would you happen to know where you got it from? He looks at the UN Secretary General and just like spits out the hologram. Does that answer your
Nice.
Got it.
question?
It's a hologram. You can't spit on her. It has worked that way.
Yeah,
Even I know
try
that.
to.
How?
Yeah.
How?
At this point, you hear like sort of like a faint rumbling all around you.
Oh fuck, it's happening. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no.
Oh my god. Attack on Titan
Your
final season.
your this thing is showing. What's it called? Your Sora is showing. Anyway,
Nice.
Every character is Soren, man.
What a sick
as the
bug.
discussion sort of like rocks back and forth between I'm so sorry, there's like more happen like after this. Caitlin sort of like starts talking at this point because obviously I forgot, like, like she has to defend her company about this. She starts to list out a lot of rules and regulations within the UN which allows them to like operate as a free agent of sorts without the interference of UN or Martian controlled uh, regulations, because they're operating within like space, and also they notify UN that they acknowledge the independence of the belt and acknowledge that they have the sole authority to govern themselves, and that's why they any experiments that are done on Eros or on any company that operates on Eros is free of regulations imposed by the UN on them. Uh, she also talks about how research into how people respond to certain chemicals, which had been done before and like this company was accused of before, had led to a lot of new medical technology, which has enabled a lot of people to have a healthier life. She looks at the UN General Secretary and like reminds him, "You remember having that heart attack last year? How it was our technology which helped you survive it and regain complete control of your heart. Our innovations have led humanity to better lives, fuller lives and healthier lives. Our investment is in the future of humanity and not destruction of it. We would not destroy Eros even if all the accusations that you have heard at us are true. We gain nothing from destroying the people of Eros. We have a base there. We operate there. We are trying to evacuate as many people as possible who live around that location. We gain nothing from this. And at this point, start here the rumbling. As the conversation is swaying between a lot of discussions about crimes against humanity, essentially, and also the collaboration of UN and Mao Industries, you start to feel the land beneath you tremble, and then you hear it. It almost feels like a ear pop to you initially, and then you realize that like there has been a giant explosion right outside your windows as the secretary sort of like opens the door right behind you. This one. This one. Can I draw? Thank you. Yeah, this one. You all see through the front view window that the ship seems to be now adrift. It seems.
What ship it is? What ship is it?
The one which you're on right now.
No, the ship that was adrift. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Bro.
So
Where
like
it
you
is.
can see the space in front of your eyes moving, which gives you the notion that like it's like moving.
oh, fuck.
It takes you a while for you to like start breathing again, and then you realize that you can't see very clearly. You were so focused on the view in front of you, the moon and the stars moving all around you, that you didn't notice that the lights have gone out. And then the ship sort of like turns. It seems like it's tumbling at this point, and you all feel like someone bump into you, sort of trying to gather your what's it called, bearings. You see explosions on the surface of moon through the window.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
There's a lot of
Oh
commotion.
my
There's a
God.
lot of screaming all around you.
The lights did go out.
Yes.
Fuck.
Are the explosions on Luna concentrated in a particular area, or are they
It seems
across
like they're
everything?
concentrated towards what you would assume is the docks.
Yes. So I
And
guess.
Mhm.
Go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
And about as quickly as the darkness descended, and you all feel sort of like the weight of you very gently drifting about, because the moon's pull is not that strong, and you're still planted firmly on the ground with your magnetic boots, but it's still trying to pull you in different directions, sometimes up, sometimes down, sometimes left, sometimes right. The emergency lights flicker on. In the pale red lights, you look around and see a lot of dark fluid, which takes you a while to notice that it's blood. And a couple of people in front of you, the UN Undersecretary and Caitlin Martin, are murdered. And at
What
this
the
point, I
fuck?
want all of you to roll initiative.
The fuck?
Holy shit.
Hey, what's initiative again? What's the role for initiative?
D6, right?
I'm sorry? Yeah, just roll a d20. It's fine.
D20. Got it.
Okay.
It's fine.
D20 and add your dex, or like, or
Yeah,
No,
add your
just
dex.
initiative.
Yeah, just add your dex.
X.
nice.
Okay,
You know what?
Foundry is
Wait, it's
definitely
dex,
not
right?
working
Like,
for me.
actually, just roll a d20. Don't add anything, because like I've always
Okay.
like a percentage, right? So it doesn't make sense.
The
I just want
actual
like a
Oh.
number.
fuck just happened.
Let's go.
Okay. Who else is left in terms of initiative? I
I'm left,
think
Same.
Sassy.
Indian.
I'm left.
Did
The
my
Fuck
roll
yeah.
go through? Because it's stuck here.
It says
Yeah,
5.
John, you got a 5.
Hey, hold on.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
yes,
Yeah, we
yes.
hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
My things are lagging out. Hold on.
Okay. And one sec. Let me put these people on death note. They are rage. Okay. And these two, I want to roll 1d20.
Stop responding. Stop responding.
All right.
Oh, even yours is not responding. Great. Not the only one.
Yeah, Foundries is not working
Mhm.
for me. There you
So
Let me
many
check my
people.
bandwidth quick.
All right. We start with the lowest to highest.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what I get. I get 11.
All right.
Oh, I was so happy that I rolled a 17. I was like, let's go.
All right. Everyone, I need you all to stay quiet for a bit. I will just talk to Shane for a bit. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We're gonna do it in public. Shane, in the darkness, you noticed it. You know
Sorry.
what happened?
Sorry.
You said we're gonna do it in a public. That's why he's laughing. He's a fucking
Oh,
child.
okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
He's a fucking child.
Child.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
5-year-old.
All right. Anyway, let's go back because like we don't have that much time, honestly. Anyway, uh, in the darkness, you felt it. You felt your pad vibrate, and you looked at it for like a brief second before like the lights came on, as you were like trying to gather like what the fuck is happening, and you saw just one text. It's time. And what you infer from that is whoever is on the other side. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's not the text you received. I'm so sorry. One second. The text you received is it's time and Jesus Christ, can I see it? Thank you. Where's my notes? One minute though. I'm so sorry. I can't find it. Hmm. Jesus Christ, I can't find it. Never mind, it's fine. Essentially, the message sort of like gives you a brief info, like it's time, and it sort of like shifts into almost like a poetic kind of stance. It says, Caitlin Martin, no, it says beneath the cloak of ambition, deeper shadows loom. Caitlin Martin and her company plans further atrocities. This is the time. Expose the truth. Stop Caitlin Martin. Stop the darkness. You interpret as someone is asking you, perhaps the person who left you that bullet is asking you to kill Caitlin Martin.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm
Now
not doing
we
it.
now we go to private.
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. In the darkness, you feel a bunch of things. It was not long, but it was, like decent amount of time, perhaps like 15, 20 seconds or so. And you know that a lot of people shifted locations and a lot of people moved around. And when the light came on, you didn't see anyone near the body. Now the question is, does Shane try to attempt killing
Nah,
this
fuck
person?
that. Fuck the OPA. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Noted. Hold on. Let's go back.
How am I going
Or
to do it
perhaps,
anyway? I
like-
don't have any weapons on me either, so.
Doesn't matter. You know that, like, at least someone in the room perhaps has a knife. And you also know that Gabriel Martin is, like, right there. And no one's gonna see it. If you do it.
No matter what she's done, no matter how many times she's caused chaos, the other bullshit she's done, it's
The
irrelevant
message
because
says that it's gonna continue. That there's more coming.
yeah, I took an oath when I became a doctor to not to
Got it.
do no harm. So
All right. Let's like move back now. Or perhaps give it another 20 seconds so people are not sure.
sure, yeah, that works. I'm down for that.
Immediately upon seeing the body, who would your suspicion go towards?
To Garrick, I don't care. I'm going to lunge at him. I'm going to punch him in the face. That's the plan.
All right. Okay. Okay, now
Please don't tell me this is like a secret plot with Amara being the one in charge.
I
Shane's
can't say
heart would
anything.
break.
Let's go back.
Welcome back.
All right.
He's back! Kill the traitor!
So we all decided to kill Shane.
Shane.
Okay. How would you like to do it?
I use my belt knife and then go stab.
You reach for your belt knife and you realize it's not there.
That's
Son of
so.
a bitch! Steve! I mean, Shane!
How would you know any of this
Gotcha.
anyway? So
All right. Let's move on to who's next in this. I think Camilla.
John.
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 Oh, I mean, it's me.
What's
It's
yours?
5. No, Amara was 3, right?
Oh,
Mara
so
was
they're
there.
NPC, no? They're like, it's done.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
very simple. Last game
Then me.
Okay.
Right.
I just
Then
need to
it's
know
me.
the
I got
order
a
in the
5.
darkness. That's why I rolled for them. Don't worry. Okay.
Got it.
I'm the last.
All right. You also got the text, by the way, John.
Okay.
And you look at the text and look at try to look in the general direction of Garrick, because like that's the only person who who could have texted you. You don't see
Right.
him in the darkness, of course. And
course.
yeah, let's move to the PC.
Oh my god.
So, which one of us is going to kill Camilla? No, wait, fuck. Caitlin.
Isn't she already dead?
Why are we killing Camilla?
Freudian slip.
Hello?
Freudian
You're
slip.
trying to kill Camilla, huh? Already
It
killed
was a
Caitlyn, I'm
slip.
trying to kill Camilla.
It was a slip. Okay.
Sure.
Isn't she already dead? Like the
Well-
people next to me? Or am I confused?
No, see,
Yeah,
the
they're
thing,
dead.
she is dead, but you know what? Never mind. I'm going to let it happen so you can figure out what happened there.
I know what you're trying to say, but fuck you anyway.
Rude, unnecessary piece of shit.
I'm enjoying my momos here, right? Give me
Oh,
break.
fuck up. My food's also almost here. There it is.
Got to eat momos after so long. Ah. See, magnifique. Did anyone else forget to open up the character sheet? Not throughout this whole session, and it's just open when Nano asks for the initiative. Because that's what I did. I forgot.
I
I'm
have
not
mine
open.
open.
I
It's
completely
like I
forgot
had to
about
roll a
character
couple of
sheets.
times. We didn't
Yeah.
use them at all, like barely. So
Dude, I absolutely
figured
love
it-
how little dice rolling there has been in this. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, it just.
So you tell me, I've rolled the dice 3 times or
Yeah.
like 4 times in this whole session, whole campaign. I love all this RPing. This is like
Yeah,
perfect D&D.
it's a lot of fun. Also,
Not much combat.
kind of combat in this setting or in this system is kind of designed where you get fucked immediately. So it's a good idea we haven't done any.
yeah.
At
You
least in
mean
Mothership.
good thing? I think it's a good. You'd like to say it's a good thing that you have not caused us to go into combat that much this time, like you
I got
normally
us
do.
into
Yeah, that too. No, but like when I played Mothership, we got into combat twice, and both times we left with one party member down. So
Welcome back.
Right.
Hello.
did
Are
you
we
do
killing
it?
John now then?
Did you do it?
Oh, anyway.
You won.
You can't ask
Aye.
that. Anyway.
Yo, stop metagaming, man.
Stop metagaming. Anyway.
Fucking
Then there
metagamer.
is.
How is it
who
metagaming
else?
if I'm
It's
asking as a
Dave
player
next.
to another player, and it will not
It's
impact my
metagame.
decision as a character?
That's literally the definition of
It's-
metagaming.
No, if it
It's
doesn't
definitely
impact my
metagaming.
decision as a character, it does. It's not metagaming, right?
It will impact
How?
because
Because
No, tell
of
me
what's
how.
coming. Because of what's coming. Kill
Who's
your
coming?
horses.
Shush.
Okay. Anyway, who else is there?
Not you.
then
It's
then
gonna be
Dave.
it's gonna be Shane, isn't it?
Dave and then
Camilla, right?
Sorry, Sean. Sean is gonna be the one who killed her, isn't it?
Yeah, Sean is like in my head. Don't worry, I know what he does.
Me, hopefully.
Dave goes before Camilla as well.
Hush.
Nice one. All right, then let's go to Camilla.
Okay.
Hey.
Camilla, you come with me.
This is interesting.
So we all know that Camilla is the bad guy then.
Why?
Says you're the bad guy. You're the imposter.
No, because I mean, every time anyone wants to leave to VC, all I want to do is accuse them. That's all.
Oh,
I hate that I've rolled the highest, so I have to like sit through the suspense of all of this.
Yeah.
What do you roll?
I
Roll
wonder
for
how.
17.
No, I wonder how
I'm
it's gonna play out. Where if let's say Shane.
Stop talking.
No, I'm just trying to think of it as from a player point of view, right? If Shane kills.
You're gonna metagame and doing it for.
No, bro. I'm just saying.
No, he's not metagaming. He's not metagaming for this. He's talking
I
about
am-
himself.
I'm trying to think of it from a gameplay point of view, not from a character point of view, right? You go into the thing.
So let me tell you on this, huh? There's this revolutionary thing called thinking inside your head.
Yeah,
Have
but
you heard of it?
yeah, I've thought about it in my head, and I don't have a solution or an answer for it, which is why I'm talking out loud. So maybe the other 4 people I'm playing with will have an idea of how this works for a future game or whatever else. That was what I was thinking.
And that's metagaming.
How is it metagaming? It's when I would want to run a game where something similar happens. How would it work? How is that metagaming?
Because the solution of this game is not over yet. So anything,
it's the
any speculation at this point can be metagaming.
Oh my god! How have I been
No,
playing
I
with this
think-
guy for a
I
year?
think Steve's question is not about like how do we solve this, but it's
Oh,
about
I know. I'm just trying to be annoying.
how do you. Oh, okay.
Piece of
This
shit.
is very well known that he's a annoying person to Steve. Just something that we do. You gotta poke a little bit. Okay, go ahead then. What are you fucking waiting for? Tell them.
See, stop if it worked. See, there's your content. There we go.
Nice. Now we know what the off switch looks like. I mean, now I know what the off switch looks like.
This is quality content right here.
He left his desk.
Say
Oh
hi
my
to the
God.
stream.
Hi, stream.
Hello, stream.
Hi, stream.
Don't listen to Steve. He's an evil man.
So he's the imposter. Okay, don't listen to him.
Bad man.
Okay. Yes. Who next?
It's
I think
Kalpana.
it's me. Yeah.
All right, Kalpana, you know what to do. Let's go.
Okay, so we all know that Kalpana is the killer, right? So yeah, we need to take it down.
What did I miss?
I'm so confused.
It's okay. Nothing much. Just me annoying everyone else. Anspa, you were saying something. Roy cut you off.
Actually,
What
AFK
were you
or
saying?
like,
I'm here. I'm back. I had to go pick up
okay.
food.
Yeah, I told you. I called
Oh.
it. That looks so funny.
Bro, what the fuck?
What?
No, I applied to a thing. I didn't get it.
Ah.
I think we can hijack this ship.
We could potentially, but
Isn't this one not operable?
No, it
It
is. It's just docked as a makeshift
Yeah.
room.
yeah, it
type
just got
thing.
blown out of the airlock, right? That's basically it.
Okay.
John can fly. Don't worry about it.
I still think we should take the
Vroom, vroom.
Mastodon.
No thanks. I don't want to fly any toxic shit.
It's not toxic
I
anymore.
mean, they
It's all
blew
been
up the
scrubbed.
docks. They blew up the
How do you know
docks.
it's been
so-
scrubbed?
I mean, the explosion came from the docks. That doesn't mean the entire docks have been blown up. So there's a chance the Mastodon survived, or the second chance survived.
We call it the third chance if it's still there.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh,
The
definitely.
second chance if it blows up, I'll have to make another logo. Third chance.
Hmm.
So add another
Third
finger.
time's the
That's
charm. Yeah. One more.
like you call it second chance too.
Second. That's a nice. That's what
Electric
that's what
boogaloo.
John might do. Actually, that makes more
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
You can chance 2 electric
second
boogaloo.
chance. The second chance.
That's also valid. This thing. All good options. Damn. Now I feel like having donuts. IRL.
Same. I was looking, couldn't find anything. It's taking way too long. I feel like.
I told you she's evil.
No, I personally feel it's either like narratively, it's probably Kalpana or Fal. Like,
Or Box or Shane. John can't be though. Impossible.
that's exactly what an imposter would say.
That's what a accuser of an imposter who thinks they're not the imposter would say. I don't know what I'm saying.
What?
Don't mind. Oh, look at all the donut places that are available.
Fuck you.
What can I choose? I see Krispy Kreme, Cookie Man. We have Dunkin' Donuts, Mad Over Donuts. What do I pick? Oh, there's a cake wala. Okay, cool. There's also the classic Iyengar Bakery. What should I go for, Steve?
Iyengar Bakery has donuts?
All right.
It's decent. Cheap, but it's decent.
Cheap but
Did not
decent. Yeah,
know
that's my nickname. Anyway,
Wow.
God damn
Wow. Fucking hell. It's fucking hell.
Innovation. Nice.
anyway,
It's time for Fal.
Fal, let's go.
Time.
As far
Yeah,
as
so we all know that Fal is the bad guy.
Steve back yet.
Yeah, I'm back.
yeah, he came back.
This whole thing is very interesting. You're playing Among Us in D&D.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That was my whole thing. my what I was thinking, here's what I was thinking, right? Let's say I went in and I was like, okay, sure, I'll kill her, right? And then John goes in. Does Nano still ask him, did you kill her? Or how does that change? You know? Does that make sense?
It does make sense. But
That's
I'm
what
not
I was
gonna
trying to figure
respond
out.
it.
Like that was what I was thinking. Like how do you as a DM think of it,
So,
change that on the
have you-
fly?
Have you played this game? Wait, no, I don't think you would have. It's,
Actually, it matters depending on how many stab holes you actually see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Technically, if everyone
could be
killed,
like-
so there'll be multiple wounds.
Yeah, like Murder on the
Because
Orient Express, they all killed him.
sh-
Yeah.
she becomes the SpongeBob.
Oh my god. Poor SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob
I
SquarePants.
can't hear you. Well, let's see how this unfolds. Also, from what it sounded like, Steve, you're making sure that RP didn't know that you were the one who killed her.
What do you mean?
Your question made it sound like that.
Yeah.
Explain.
What do you mean explain? It's pretty
I don't get what you
self-explanatory.
mean. Like
If
how?
I killed her, you said.
Yeah.
You said if RP went to kill him, would he already know that you have killed him? Killed her?
Yeah, something like that you said.
Along the
No,
lines.
no. What I meant was
No, we
No,
know what
slip.
you meant, but
Yeah, we
that's
know
what
what-
it sounded like.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
okay,
a
fair
slip,
enough. But
or
like
it's a
what I meant was like if I said okay, yes, I stab her or I shoot her, right? Then
it's the
the question-
Spider-Man meme right now.
fair
Everyone
enough.
is
Yeah,
pointing fingers,
no.
right?
But then the question that gets asked to RP, will she still ask him, "Do you kill her?" Or will she ask him something else, or will she tell him?
While all this, Box is just sitting quietly in the corner, knowing that they were the one who killed.
Exactly.
The silent killer.
I'm just hoping it's not Amara. Honestly,
I know it's Amara
Amara is here
and
as well.
Garrick together.
my thought right now is that Amara and Garrick are working together, and she
What if
Of
Amara
course.
ends up dead as well?
well,
I hope
that's
she
separate,
dies then.
but, no, that Amara she captured Garrick as a ruse to get into Luna, so she could set off the bomb
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
kill Caitlyn.
I know.
That would be
Well,
That's
there
obvious.
goes your there goes your theory of Caitlyn working with the OPA.
no. Why would she be working with the OPA? She's a belter who was fed up, and she chose to.
The OPS cause, I mean.
All
Yeah, but
right.
they
Hello,
wouldn't have to
welcome
know,
back.
right?
All right. Let's go one more round with everyone. Who was first?
Oh.
Yeah, that is
Shane.
not Sharon. Shane, sorry.
Sharon.
Okay,
Sharon!
one more round.
Hello. Yes, of course, because we can't like let people think that like there's nothing else going on, right? Like it's
Okay.
literally called Shadows of Betrayal. What do you think?
Fair enough.
Yeah. So one thing that like also I need to describe you what you felt during the darkness, right? Like I can't based on the
Okay.
you don't see anything still, but you feel like a bunch of people shoving into you. You after a while you also feel blood spatter come across like your face and your hands. That's about it.
Okay.
In the darkness, would you be moving anywhere?
I would probably step back away from whatever's going on and just
Uh-huh.
back myself into the corner or like against a wall.
Which corner? Just
Against
like
a wall
move your
right
token,
here.
it's fine.
Here. Like this in the corner.
Okay, there's like a thing here, so like up till here you can come.
Yeah,
up, it's
basically,
fine,
yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Let's go on. Right. No, you can't speculate while I'm not here. Anyway, talk about your day if you want to. Anyway, who's next? That's Dave. I know what Dave does.
Hi, I'm Dave.
you're
Who's
not.
next?
Then
That's
John.
Me?
John. Let's go, John.
John.
Yo!
John.
Okay,
Yeah, so
this
John
is
kills him.
this is really smart. The two things. That way we don't
See,
know
what
for sure.
What Nano said right now is you cannot speculate while she's not here. Are you gonna go against DM's orders?
I'm not speculating.
Huh?
I'm discussing. My God, fuck you, bro. Like
Discussing and speculating. No more discussion.
What is this free speech? What do you think you have
No
rights?
free speech. Hashtag no rights.
Nobody can hear you in space, so there's no free speech in space.
Yeah. We don't have free speech over here. What do you think? We are communists?
oh fuck, I was about to book a ticket to go watch Blue Beetle tomorrow, but I just remembered that we have a session at 11. Fuck. Alright.
Are you watching Blue Beetle?
I'm gonna go watch it, yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be
Ooh.
good?
It is very good so
Who
far.
cares? It'll be good. It's fine. Anyway, who's next? That's Camilla. Let's go.
Let's go. So Camilla killed all of them. Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Also,
100%.
Blue Beetle is gonna be good. You say?
Yeah. So from what I've read, the reviews and stuff, the second it's very different to the usual superhero movies. That's the first thing. Slight spoilers.
but
I won't
it's
tell you.
DC.
So, but I know that's the point, right? It's So the way it was marketed, the way that people are thinking about it right now is
See, the
if it
thing
did
is,
well. Yeah.
I know what you're going to. The thing is, when it comes to DC, being different means being shit.
Fair. No, but like apparently the second half has a very James Gunn feel to it. So,
Okay.
That was fast.
Right? Yeah, that's fast. Who was it next?
Me.
Okay. And who's me? Anyway. Kalpana, let's go.
Yeah.
Did John and Camilla finish those?
What?
Camilla, what?
Box and John finished your second round.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It has to be Fal, right? Like
Fucking dork, the fucking nerd with like a bunch of computers and nothing else.
yeah,
Nerds
but
are the most unexpected.
it's either that or you're all bark no bite. So
Wow.
Wow.
You're goading them to go murder everyone. Got it.
Yep.
A dick move.
But yeah, I'm hoping Blue Beetle does well because it looks.
That's
Let's go.
it. I think Fal, right? Yeah. Let's go Fal.
It was clearly Dave.
Definitely
Most
Dave.
rogue element.
Oh, holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's probably
dude.
Dave.
Can you imagine if it's Dave because he wants to be the next undersecretary? Oh god.
What if
Oh
it was
my
the
God.
undersecretary who wants to become the secretary?
No, the undersecretary is dead, bro.
What do you mean he's
good
dead,
point.
bro?
The undersecretary and Caitlin are both
The
dead, right?
undersecretary and Caitlin about dead, no?
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought only Caitlin was.
Fucking hell.
They're both
Ah!
This dumbass.
We knew it.
I think Fal is AFK.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
Fal?
no.
I was like,
and
what do I say?
They unmuted just as you.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hello?
Welcome back. Hello.
Hello, Fal.
Fal.
Hello. We can't
Checking
hear you.
1, 2, 3.
and
Oh no.
Your thing is not turning green either.
mic check.
no.
I don't think it's a good
Can
idea
you
if your thing
type?
turns green, but okay.
Fuck off. Can you type, Fal? Can you hear us? Earth to Fal. I mean, Luna to. Wait. Ship to Fal.
Houston, we have a problem.
The hacker got hacked.
God damn.
More suspicious.
No, they can't hear
How
us either,
suspicious.
apparently.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Disconnect
That's
and
even
rejoin.
more suspicious.
Don't be
They can't
suspicious.
hear.
Don't
I say
be
they can't
suspicious.
hear us.
Yeah,
Don't be
And
you
Sassy
suspicious.
says-
Don't be suspicious. What?
Someone type to them and tell them to close Discord and open it again.
They might be doing
Does
that.
end up.
Hello, hello, hello. Checking 1, 2, 3.
Nope,
No,
we hear
no
nothing.
checking. Only savings.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. Steve, you don't get to say, oh my god.
Mm,
You're
Anyway.
worse than her.
I hope Val can reconnect. Acha, I
If-
just have to clarify. Does anyone have to go exactly at 9?
No.
No.
Okay.
Box?
Camilla?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll get them. Because this might like extend like 5-10 minutes. I hope I'll. But then again, it's up to you guys.
It is up to
Oh,
us,
5-10
yes.
minutes. Okay, that's cool.
It's up to if
Perhaps-
Sassy killed her or not. That's up to
Yeah,
us.
Past
it's mostly like
9:30,
you
it
have
might be
killed
a
her.
problem, though.
Now the question is like who killed her, and
Got it.
you know like yeah. Val! Ow! Ow!
Ding. Where did crows come from? Crows becoming crows and just taunting everyone in the village. What is happening to them? Just someone DM them and tell them to close Discord.
We did. I did.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Just
Meow.
restart their Wi-Fi. Something.
Restart the waifu. Yes.
Discord is being very messy today, as usual.
When is it ever fixed?
We have the V music playing in the background for the meantime. We're
Give
waiting.
us time to hydrate and like snack up if you want to.
Next. Hey, Fall's back!
Oh, we
Let's
hear some
go.
connection.
I'm on phone now. I'm just
Oh
yeah
no!
on my lap. Cool, cool,
Don't
cool.
sit on the
Let's-
phone.
I need 1 minute of your time in private VC. 1 second.
I hope that
Got
doesn't disconnect them again.
And they're gone.
We.
Wee.
I hope Amara doesn't die.
I hope Amara dies.
Why?
Because you said something opposite, so I had to say something.
He's fucking. They're doctors.
Just
They're helping
because.
people.
How do you know?
I'd like to
Don't
assume
know.
that they are nice.
I know that they're wrong. I have the
Oh,
inside
no.
track.
Did
Because
you
of
inside
Garrick.
check Amara?
Yes. I inside checked everyone.
Inside check these nuts.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. That doesn't even make sense. I'm not going to check your nuts. No.
Sassy, you're sending me reels right now? What the fuck?
Ghost of Sassy needs to exit your body.
Hey, you send me reels when I'm live, so I'm just doing the favor.
Oh, this is a shit show.
I'm
Because
reeling
this-
from this.
Hey.
Alright. Hello.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Can you hear us now, Fel?
Yes, I can.
Yay.
Oh my god.
As the lights sort of like come on, the visual in front of you is
Hmm.
pretty gnarly. Blood flying everywhere. You see Caitlin Martin, her head sort of like almost detached from her body, it
Oh
seems.
fuck.
Jesus
Her
Christ.
body is like leaning into leaning into the undersecretary who also seems to have her throat slit, leaning back. I won't describe it, but there's blood literally everywhere.
Oh
It's
god.
not
Fucking
pretty.
hell.
At this point, you also
Really?
see positions as lights could turn on. You see Shane is here Fal is here. Kalpana is, yeah, I think the same-ish position. Dave is here-ish. Yeah, like here-ish around. And Dave seems to be holding a bloody knife. What's his name? John seems to be like all the way up to here. It seems like he's trying to grab a hold of Garrick, who is still in shackles. What's her name? Amara is almost exactly where she is currently, and Camilla is also like here-ish, exactly where she is currently.
I check my belt. Is my knife
You-
still there?
No,
Oh my god,
Oh,
Dave.
I'm gonna
okay.
I
jump.
told you the
hand.
knife is not there anymore.
I thought it. I
What's
felt it
happened here?
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Do
Sean.
we see any? Do we see any guns? Do we see any like gunshot wounds or anything like
You
that?
don't
Or
hear.
did we hear
You
any?
didn't hear any.
We didn't hear
gunshot.
any
Okay.
gunshot.
Okay. So it's just okay.
Hey!
Is Sean?
What the fuck? This is like Sean Riker. Marmot, she said, "Who did this?"
Kalpana looks at Dave. Look at the one with the knife in his hand.
Whoa! Someone
Oh,
took the knife from my belt.
I didn't do it. Yeah, this is your knife. Hey, take it. Dave
Whoa! No,
gives
I'm
you the
not going
knife.
to touch it.
Take it. This is
It
your
was
knife, right?
evidence.
Oh, it was.
It is my knife.
I just felt
It's
it.
in
you know,
your
like,
hands.
I grabbed.
Why is it bloody? You took my knife. You touched
Yo,
my
get us-
belt.
Dude,
Get us out
it
of
touched
here.
me.
What the
sorry?
You know what? I'll take the knife, Dave. You murderer.
Camilla.
Hitbox.
Ma'am, give me the
Don't
knife.
touch the knife.
Yeah, give me
Back up.
the knife.
Drop the knife.
And like he takes out like a glove from his hands.
There's so much
Give me the
chaos.
knife.
The evidence.
DM.
Yes.
I said at the start of the Zoom call that I'm recording.
Yes.
Am I still recording?
You're still recording.
It was dark, right?
Unfortunately, a camera does not see in the dark.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's good enough. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And also under the entire this thing, you know, like all the chaos, it would be pretty difficult, especially for you as well, to figure out what was happening in that dark video, even if you could see
Right.
stuff.
No, I think it's more
And-
like for me. It's more on like now that the lights are on, like
Ah.
that it's still recording now. That's what I
yeah,
want.
it's recording now, yes. But if someone were to see that video and if there's, you know, like enough to extrapolate information from that, there might not be very many people who would look innocent.
Right. I'm glad
Anyway.
nobody else knows I'm recording. Okay, cool.
The light comes on and the undersecretary sort of like pops in. What the fuck happened here?
Wait, I thought the undersecretary was dead.
Oh, I'm sorry, the undersecretary is back. This is the general secretary. I'm so sorry, yeah.
Oh,
The
okay,
hologram came
The
back up.
hologram.
cool. Okay.
There was an explosion. Something. I fucking told you guys to not bring Garrick here, right where the bomb
Yes,
was.
but why? Who murdered them?
It was probably
What the
him.
fuck did you guys do?
It was him. It was Garrick.
His hands are tied.
So
I checked the shackles.
You check the shackles and they're locked.
I pat him down for keys.
Nothing.
I pat Amara down with keys. For keys.
For keys?
For keys.
He's on the lock.
For the lock.
What is-
The
Oh,
shackle
like
lock.
yeah, she has the keys for this. Like it's essentially like a small instrument which like attaches to your device, and she like sort of like knocks your hand off and says, "Here you go. These shackles are pretty well foolproof. They don't you can't move your hands in them."
Okay, I grab Garrick by the collar. Who's responsible? Who are you working for? Who's working with you? Tell me now.
I didn't do this. And
Slap him once.
Okay, slap him once.
Don't lie. Tell me the
Hey.
truth.
Hey, calm down, everyone.
Oh.
This is Riker. General Secretary sort of like asks you all to shut up and asks like, I'll ask you once more, who did this? If you give me an answer, okay. Otherwise, I'm blowing the entire thing out of the sky.
Hey, fuck you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Killing your own,
You need to
you're
chill.
killing your own employees as well, like your own. Like Sean, are you cool with this?
He's like not like at all interested in like reasoning with you at this point. Tell me who did
Okay.
this.
We didn't do this. It wasn't. Wait. I'm gonna walk over to the body. The bodies. I'm gonna lean down.
We are inspecting.
I'm gonna check for a pulse.
Checking
For a
up.
pulse.
Just in case.
Almost fully severed, and now you check for a pulse.
Yes.
No, for the Undersecretary General. The Undersecretary General. they
Where
only
are
have
you
a
checking
slit
the
throat.
pulse for? Like her wrist or
Yeah,
like
her wrist. Yeah, because the neck is a mess, right? So,
Alright, you check the wrist, there's no pulse, and the head sort of like roll towards you.
oh fuck! He's just gonna fall
it's-
back on his ass and just
It
scoot
feels
away.
like it's probably because the ship is spinning and not really an active life thing.
Oh fuck! Okay,
Hey,
she's
what if they
definitely.
did this to each other? Huh? Did anybody think of that? What if they did this to each other?
They did it to each other and then put the knife in Dave's hand.
Yeah,
Dave had the
exactly.
knife. What do you mean? Why are you questioning Dave at this point?
Yeah, it's all you and people who are doing this.
Yeah, sure.
They're innocent.
Wait a minute. Is that John's knife?
Yeah, someone took it from my belt.
John,
In the darkness, I
who
couldn't
knew
feel.
you had a knife.
All of you did.
I didn't know.
Dude, I showed it to you when we were walking up,
Yeah.
remember?
But I was too busy flirting
He
with
did.
Sean, wasn't I?
John,
It literally has a
Yeah, I'm showing you the grappling hook, the launcher, the
Yeah.
belt knife.
No, everyone
And
saw.
Sean literally
John
turned around and
Okay.
said, "Put it back."
Okay. So if all of us were there,
I'm
but Dave
sending my
wasn't.
pilots. They'll reach you all within 10 minutes. I need an answer who did this. I need a confession.
We're trying to
signed.
figure it out. Wait.
Otherwise,
Dave-
I'll blow you all out of
Dave
the
had
sky
no idea you
and
have a
the
knife.
image goes away.
Dave
Dave, what
wasn't
the
with
hell?
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave didn't know. Dave didn't know.
So how did he
I-
use your
I-
knife to kill these two if he did not?
I mean, it's literally on his belt, though. Oh, actually, I should not be saying this. Though I had no idea you had a knife. Nope, not at all.
How was it in your hand then?
Oh, I don't know. I felt it and I just grabbed it.
What do you mean?
You took
Where
my
did you
knife?
feel?
You son of a bitch.
On my chest. It like just flew towards me.
Okay.
What?
Knives don't fly.
Everybody, put your hands up.
Everybody. Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Show me
Okay.
your hands, everyone.
I put the hands up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put my
Who
hands
is to
up.
say that you didn't do it? You like in that corner very shadily,
Me?
Shane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
went
didn't-
across the room.
Shady Shane.
No, I went across the room. I grabbed his fucking knife. I slit their throats. Then I threw the knife at Dave, and then I went back into the corner in the 10 seconds that there was a blackout. Sure.
No,
I'm
Okay,
not.
so we have a confession. We can just tell them not to. We can just take Shane over.
Fuck you, John.
Then shut the fuck up. Let's move on. We have
Move
10
on from
minutes.
two dead bodies when the fucking.
No,
pilots-
I mean we have 10 minutes to figure
I'm
this
telling
out.
you guys, this is very serious. If they say we have 10 minutes, we do have 10 minutes. I don't think
It's 10 minutes.
they
Okay,
have
which-
any
we gotta get
intention
this
of
shit.
All the
trying
people-
us or having like a court for us.
Okay,
God,
okay,
this is-
everyone,
this is
show your
harmful.
hands.
All the people with their
And,
hands up.
Dave just sort of like goes and sits in a corner.
How many people have bloody hands?
I don't. I show my
No one
hands.
will have bloody hands.
So
You put your
Val-
hands up and there's blood on your hands, Val, by the way.
Ah! I did!
The blood's been
Everybody
circling
goes
around the
to
room. That's
factory.
not going to help us.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere because this is in space. So, like, you know, it's not blood because of murder.
That's what the murderer would want to say.
Okay,
I knew it.
show your hands, John.
I show my hands.
I think
There's
it's
blood
clear.
on it. Right?
I think
Oh,
it's clear
wow,
who
wow.
did this. This like
Oh,
what's his name?
Sean?
Shane. Sean, yeah. Sean walks in. I think it's clear who did this. It's him. It's the UN secretary.
Why would he do it?
Sorry.
There is no
The
reason for him to
diplomat.
kill them.
Promotion, I guess. Say, okay, you know what? Let's consider the facts. Here's what happened. He knew that there was a knife in his belt.
Did he though?
So your belt. Let me speak, please. He took it, leaned across like this, and he reanimaxed the scene. Slit their throats, leaned back, but before he could throw away the knife, he felt the lights come on. I think that's what happened. If you guys have any other refuting evidence protecting him, or if you have any other narrative which fits better, let me know.
He has no motive. Promotion
only
is
one
not a
here
fucking
who-
motive.
I don't know. but
He's
he
the
had
only one with no
he's-
motive.
He's literally
Sean.
caught with.
None of us have any motives to
Oh
kill
please,
the
Kalpana,
Undersecretary General.
like you weren't
Technically,
frothing at the teeth to get a swipe in at one
Listen,
of OP's biggest
Arguing
opposition.
will not get us anywhere. I did not kill him. I killed them. I can assure you all. Let's proceed with the evidence. It's John's knife. Did you feel anyone take it from you?
yeah, I felt someone take it, but I didn't know who. I tried grabbing, but it was too dark. And then someone, added the knife afterwards.
All right. Do you? Well, is there any reason for you
mean-
to kill Caitlin?
Why the fuck would I want to kill? I don't want to kill anyone. I told you guys there was Garrick who came up with the plan. I don't want to kill anyone. I just want to play music.
Who did Garrick
That's why I
want
have
you
a
to kill,
guitar.
John?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. Hey, bitch. I slap him once more and said, who did you want me to kill? Does he respond?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was also addressing a thing in DMs. Anyway. Fal, I sent you a DM. Okay. He says fuck off, stop slapping you. What did I do? I
Give
can't
me
even move my
answers.
fingers. He lifts
Yeah,
his
but
hand
who
up.
are you working for?
I'm not working for anyone. What do you mean?
Then why did you want me to kill someone on Luna?
Listen, it has to be one of you all. It can't be me.
Not answering the
definitely
questions.
not me.
Box, do you want to take over? I don't think the slaps are working.
Well, it can't be him because he has the things on.
Yeah, but
Okay,
who is he
let's-
working for?
Who's
And
the
who's
spy?
he working with?
You
Who
know,
is the
it can't be
spy?
me.
It has to be the spy.
Let's know that it can't be me, right? Garrick comes up. If we all know that it can't be me, and he holds up the cups. Okay, then let's count who it cannot be. It can't be me. It can't be Dave because he doesn't have a motive. It can't be that dude. He points at Riker.
Why not? Wait,
Who
why not?
else?
Why can't it be him?
Well, he
Can we
does.
see
What
who-
motive does he have?
Wait. Can we say whose all hands have blood on them? We know John doesn't have.
John's hand probably have specks of blood on them.
Right. But not
There's
a lot.
blood
Or,
left
whose-
everywhere.
Huh.
There's
But
blood everywhere.
whose
Oh.
hands have something that
Actually, no.
mean
John's
close
hand does
contact.
have blood on it.
would. Okay.
Yeah,
How
his
the fuck
right
did
hand
this
has.
get here?
What? Which is your dominant hand, John?
Right, John.
Yeah, your
Assume
right
John
hand has
Jones was
blood.
right itself.
Okay.
Does hold on. Does Garrick's have blood on them?
It has specks of blood, not not
What about Sean?
Sean's hand do not have any blood on it. His face has some specks of blood, and his arms also.
Amara?
Face on his arm.
Amara, as far as you can tell, she does not have any blood on her hands either. At all.
Okay. Shane and Kalpana.
Box.
Everybody else. Shane,
Shane,
Kalpana, and
Box,
Camilla.
Kalpana.
Kalpana has some amount of blood on her hands. Camilla has some amount of blood on her hands. Shane has pretty little amount of blood on his hands, but he still does.
But we all have blood. Nice.
Listen. Here's the thing, right? I know I've been saying this so many times over the last few weeks, but I am a doctor. I was sworn to do no harm. I would never murder someone like this, even if they fucking deserved
Guys,
it.
6 minutes. This is Dave.
Okay. Here's what we do. We need to figure out what everybody saw, like interacted or like heard or felt when it was dark. And we also want to know, Dave, you said that the last time we interacted, you said that somebody was keeping secrets, somebody was spying
Yeah,
on the
she's
rest
her.
of us
That's
in the
her.
group.
She's the spy. I told you.
Who is her? Who is she?
He pointed at Kalpana.
When did he?
He did point.
Right now, also he's pointing.
Right
at
now he's pointing at
Yeah.
me.
No, but then if he pointed last time, how did I not see it?
You did see it,
You-
but then you were like,
you
fuck
were-
You
you.
did
You were
hear
shocked.
it. You heard it. You perhaps didn't interpret it.
Yeah.
No, he heard Camilla. That's what he's.
Like Camilla, that was like during the interview, right? Like on
No,
the
before
ship.
also,
Dave,
Dave accused
Dave was talking like
Kalpana.
on the ship, not during the interview.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what did everyone feel
There's
or
2
interact
minutes.
with?
Should we perhaps look at the bodies?
Yeah, I mean, like,
This is Riker.
I'm not an expert on the body related stuff, so I can tell you nothing when it comes to that.
I can help.
Uh,
I need to.
Do it,
I'm trying to
Shane.
patch back into the UN Secretary General really quick. We don't have a choice here, Fal. I'm
Use your
sorry.
superpowers.
I'm going to try to call him in again as quickly as possible. Is he going to respond?
Okay.
you
can
check the
probably send
bodies.
a message because they might not pick up. But
Okay,
you
so
can
I'll send a
probably
message saying,
if you want.
if you kill us, the whole world finds out about what happened on Eros. What really happened on Eros. That's all. That's the cryptic message I'm sending. I'm sorry, Fal.
Okay.
And then I'm going to check the bodies again. So I checked the pulse for the Secretary General.
All right.
Can I find anything else on the body?
Nope, nothing on the body.
Okay, we'll look at Caitlin next.
Okay.
Does she still have a pulse?
Look at Caitlin. She does not have a pulse. She seems to have been stabbed in the chest
Okay,
from down to up.
okay.
And also her throat seems to have been split. And she seems to be falling towards the undersecretary. And also, basically, like the attack seems to have been coming from the right side. And
From
also,
her right.
you remember her using a temp pad, which seems to be, a data pad, which seems to be gone right. The undersecretary seems to have been also stabbed, like perhaps from the right. You can't exactly tell.
So
but,
from
like, that's-
here.
the right side, yeah, here.
Okay.
Like both of them, like from the right side, like if you were standing there.
I wasn't. I'm not going to say this
Wow.
out loud, but okay. And you said stabbed from stabbed where exactly?
Yes.
Caitlin was on the
In
chest.
In the chest, but from below.
Yeah.
So either they were crouching or they are shorter than these two.
Perhaps.
Or it was done under the table.
Under the table. Oh.
Can someone check under the table, please?
Oh, shit.
This is Dave.
You check
Yeah.
on the table. Someone check the
Under the table, you see like a face peeking at. I'm joking. There's no
Nice. Classic.
guys.
becomes
The
on
time is up in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I sent a
Shane,
message
what's
to
on
the.
the table?
What is on the
You know
table?
what, guys?
John, can you fly this thing?
What? Yeah, let's go.
Are there
Go.
escape pods?
Go.
Okay.
Try to figure
Send
out
me.
a way
I
to.
can't. I don't have access to my token. Send me to the control panel.
Okay. What's his name? Sean won't allow you to leave. Probably.
Sean, go with him.
And at this
We need
point,
to-
the undersecretary.
What is Sean doing?
He's blocking the path, and also at this point, the
Acha.
Secretary General's image pops back up. What message? What are you all on about?
Sal, do you want to tell him?
We have all the data that we've collected regarding all of the UN and Mao Industries' involvement in the atrocities on the belt, uh, and the release of the toxins, and whatever experiments that have been
Listen, young
conducted.
woman, you do not have any evidence about UN's involvement in this. I've seen all the evidence. It's about involvement of Mao Industries subsidiary in this. If you
The
release that
fact that you
data,
were
you know
aware,
what will
the
happen?
fact that UN,
The only thing that will happen is they will shut that subsidiary and they will, put all the blame on Caitlin here, who is already dead. So go ahead,
Secretary,
do what you want.
the
You
fact
have
that you are aware of all of this is your involvement. The fact that you are aware of all of this and you did nothing and you watched all the people on the belt die because it was not politically the right move or politically the most strategic move, and you sacrifice all of their lives, that is your involvement.
My father grew up to 156 thanks to technology. He started in the end yapping gibberish, but I could still get like some sense of what he was saying. You, on the other hand, not at all.
Wow.
We're already
Just-
having a trial. We have already locked the funds for this person. We have already locked the funds for all of Mao Industries, and they're dealing with our legal systems currently. Whatever you say will not hold up in the court of public opinion. Forget about an actual court. So do whatever you
You did
must. It does not
your
matter.
actions,
If you
your
murdered
actions.
these two people,
We did.
I am going to blow you out of the sky.
Or
If
you
you didn't
could
do
come
that,
down, bring some
find me
soldiers, and figure out
who
a.
did it. Find me who did it.
That's
Soldier,
such a bizarre
you,
thing.
You're
I leave
you
you in charge. And he goes away.
you're
Looks
gonna.
like
get,
Sean.
get your police officers to investigate. Like, don't have us doing your dirty work. Oh, is he
He's
already
gone.
gone? Okay.
Yeah, it's
He's
gone.
gone. It doesn't
Uh,
matter. He won't listen to you. The problem is, this is Dave speaking. The problem is,
Huh.
having a public trial about this is stupid. It won't look good on anyone's watch. If someone committed a terrorist attack, he looks at, where the fuck did the token go? Hey, excuse me? Oh, yeah, he's
Which
here. So
token?
I'm so sorry.
Garrick.
Garrick, yeah. If someone committed a terrorist attack and someone killed these two people, a trial is conclusion of, yeah, this guy did it is a lot better than having like a public trial about it. There's no point.
Dave, how
Kalpana
did you
looks
know
up
I
and,
had a knife in my belt?
Kalpana looks out
I
at
saw
says to
it. You
everyone.
showed us. Oh no, I'm sorry. I
No.
saw it like in your belt.
Don't we
Ah.
have like 1 minute
one
left
minute.
or something?
Hold on.
Can we just?
Look,
Okay.
from what this general said, it sure sounds like Mao Industries would very well like Martin to be dead, so they can put all the blame to her, say that she was killed anyway. So it sounds like someone wanted her to be killed, and it would be appropriate for someone from UN to do the dirty work of Mao Industries because they have been paid to do so. I look over and it might be so that someone over here working for the UN might have done it.
I have
But I don't know
literally
why
been
the Undersecretary is
strapped
jailed.
here. This is Shane speaking.
Shane.
Not Shane,
Shane?
sorry, Sean.
Sean.
Riker. Let's just say Riker.
Yeah, Riker. Yeah.
I've literally been stabbed in my chair. What are you talking about?
Well, someone stabbed them, and they have. We don't know why. Who? But first of all, how is the Undersecretary General said? If there could be motive for Mao Industries to go for this Caitlin, but the Undersecretary, why?
Listen, this has to be an OPA thing, right? Taking out the Undersecretary for the UN is a big win for them. Taking out Caitlin, who is responsible for the attack on
Fine.
Heroes,
Listen,
is another big win for them.
give them us. It's okay. This
No,
is
it's-
Amara speaking.
You're a doctor.
Amara,
just-
say?
Just tell them that it was us. It's fine.
No, you're a doctor. I'm not letting that happen.
I did it.
I don't
was
believe you.
What?
It was me. It's fine. Just
She's
tell them it
lying.
was me.
She's
They'll
lying. The
spare
minute I
you.
mentioned the OPA, she jumped to their defense. She's lying.
Okay,
Listen,
wait.
this is
Why did you
Shield
bring
Taser.
Garrick in the first place?
It-
What was his crime? Why did you get him here? What's
There's
the point?
There's no crime. I didn't think it'll get to this. All we wanted to do was to prevent what happened on Eros happening anywhere else. I have worked for Caitlin before. She doesn't remember me, perhaps. Well, she can't anymore. But like, I have worked for her before. If the UN looks into it, they'll find a file on me working for Mao Industries. Just tell them I did it. They'll find a motive. They'll pin it on me, and that it'll be it'll be fine.
Did
We're
you,
not bloody
you
anyone,
didn't actually
innocent
do it
people
though, did
die.
you?
It doesn't matter.
What can I see about Garrick when all this is happening? Does his expression change?
He looks
Is he s-
determined, and he was surprised by Amara's explanation. But like while she was explaining, she took out like a small device of sorts, clicked it, and his cuffs fell off.
I tackle him.
Okay.
He did it, right? I mean, he unlocked it, no?
No,
No,
she
Amara
unlocked
unlocked
it.
it.
Amara unlocked it.
Oh,
for
fuck.
him.
I thought he unlocked it. Never mind.
The red con.
Never
We have been
mind.
working
Never mind.
together. She has raised her hands by now. We have been working together. We were here to do whatever is necessary to prevent any atrocities on the belt. Just let them take us. It's fine.
What are you talking about? What's going on? Speak clearly. Why are you here, and why were you? Why did you arrest this man? He's the one who offered me
didn't arrest
vinyls,
him.
and without even a no.
I
Then
did
what
not
the fuck
arrest
is
him.
he doing in
I
shackles?
work for him.
You son
That's
of
all
a
the
bitch!
rules.
You got everyone involved. Don't you have
I-
any shame?
What is
I
Garrick
look
saying?
at. I'm
I know
looking at Garrick and
exactly
saying,
the toxin being used on Eros. I was there because I knew it was going to be released, and that's why I'm immune to it. I helped create it.
what the
And you
fuck
let
is going
it
on?
go off on Euros.
No, I did not. I knew that they will do it, and I knew
Who are they?
Whatever
What is
time
they
sh-
talking about?
Wow Industries. They're conducting experiments. They call it for the betterment of humanity, but we know that it's not. Even their
Wait.
employees know that it's not. They say that, before chickenpox was eradicated, there was like 200 years of experiments. It doesn't matter. And that's why I decided to work on Eros, trying to prevent people from dying, but it wasn't enough. That's why I joined OPA. I decided I'll work for them. And when the opportunity came to prevent something from happening, I thought, this is my chance. But I was too late. This, she looks out the window at burning Luna. This was meant to prevent, not, this was not meant to be as an act of revenge. This was meant to prevent the atrocity that was carried out on Eros.
I don't buy it.
How is this going to stop?
It was supposed to be, because then they would find out. There was a whole dissemination campaign. The timing was off. You guys were not supposed to stop at that stupid fucking ship.
You're the one who told me to go for it.
I know. I thought you would. I don't know. It was my.
I don't buy this. This is bullshit. She's spouting bullshit.
What the fuck is going on?
Garrick was saying this not.
Garrick, what the fuck? Is she hypnotized?
No, she works for us. She helps Eros. We
No, I get that. That is fine.
Listen.
Was the bomb
listen.
you're doing?
The problem is. Can you turn it off, please? He looks at Fal.
Okay.
You seem
I
to
turn
have
off the recording.
noticed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
now
turn off the recording.
Now that the recording is off, well, among other people, yes. But
Okay,
this was
and-
meant to be
and the
a
murders?
prevention.
That was on you?
No, No, not at all. I was genuinely cuffed. I could
No,
not have done
but
it.
was this planned that Amara
And
would
who
kill
the
them?
fuck did it?
Well, no, I don't know.
So
And
okay,
he looks
okay.
at Amara with like suspicion.
The bomb is the photon accelerator, right? That was what happened.
Yes.
I was right. Okay, fuck. I was right about something. Okay.
And I don't think this is the time for that.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, just let me take like a small victory. Fal,
Amara,
you
did
were
Did
recording.
you do this? Amara
Asking
said-
who?
He's
She's
asking
asking
Fal.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, this is not like. What does this get me? This gets me nothing.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No.
Shane was asking you if you were recording, and Garrick was asking Amara if she did it, and she responded
Okay.
with a very guilty nod of head.
Oh.
I found the opportunity, and I thought, but like it was too late already. So I thought, what else can we do? And she sounded so empathetic. I didn't know what else to do.
Wait, you killed her because she sounded empathetic?
Amara is sounding empathetic.
No, I'm so
Why
sorry.
would you?
Not empathetic, unempathetic. I don't know what the term for it is. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Apathetic?
Exactly.
Apathetic, yeah, apathetic.
I can
Yes,
understand.
I'm sorry.
I can understand Caitlin,
Hmm.
but why the undersecretary?
I didn't kill
Like
Caitlin,
what?
but it doesn't matter.
Wait, what?
Wait,
What?
Wait, what?
Who did you kill?
The undersecretary.
Then who killed Caitlin?
It doesn't matter. Just give them my name, and they'll be fine with it.
No,
It doesn't
does matter.
The thing is done. See,
We got like a minute left, don't we?
probably the missiles must be coming. The planes must be coming very soon. They're probably already launched from Earth.
What is Sean doing right now?
Sean is just like crossed arm looking at all of you, trying to gauge who's suspicious, who's not.
Can we
Sean.
message? Can we message the Secretary General
Saying what?
saying that we
found it?
know who did it? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can.
Before I do that, I just want to tell everyone, I have no intention of throwing any one of us under the bus, but we need to give
Well-
ourselves some time.
Yeah.
See, I signed up for this. I signed up to sacrifice my life for this cause. You guys didn't.
Okay,
The
Yeah,
question
but
is,
we'll make sure we'll make sure that as many of us survive as long as possible. So we will say that we know who did it and ask them to send like whatever officers to come arrest. But in the meanwhile, we would say that we need a larger negotiation to be conducted with the Secretary General because we have a lot of leverage on them right now. That's what I want to do.
Your leverage is kind of
Flimsy.
none. This is Dave speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you
Our
understand.
leverage is
Yeah, leverage is against the corporation. You have nothing against the UN itself. And let alone
Okay.
UN, even if you find something in, against the UN,
well,
you need
here's
to
the
find
thing.
something against the exact politicians who
Hold
are
on.
doing this. But it
Okay,
doesn't
I would
well,
matter.
like
sorry.
to.
Oh, here's
Hold
the
on,
thing
hold
though.
on.
Leverage, we have
Hold on.
leverage.
Hold on. Listen now. Listen, hold on.
Okay.
Kalpana would go and check on the bodies of both the dead bodies. Is there
Okay.
anything that I can find?
I already did that.
You find the same as Shane does, and you also find in UN Secretary General's pockets a photo of the family and their ID card, and that's it.
I remember that there was what the fucking tab that I
Yeah.
had. Do I
Mhm.
see that around anywhere?
Nope.
Right. I'll look
Someone
up and
has
say,
it. You
I
would
look and
imagine.
say, whoever has the tab was probably who knows this going. So you should probably check if anyone of you have the tab and look at Sean especially first. Do you have it?
He
The undersecretaries have.
I'm sorry.
Are you referring to the undersecretary's data pad?
No. Caitlin's.
Caitlin's data.
Caitlin's.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the undersecretary had one too as well, right?
No.
Okay.
Caitlin was using
She
Gmail.
only had the thing behind her. Before he can do anything, Sean just like gets up and like empties his pockets. Nothing.
I pull out the data pad from mine.
How
As
do you
you
have
do,
Caitlin's-
Sean will hold your collar. Well, I guess we found him.
What the-
I'm so sorry.
Wow, okay. Okay, listen, I have the data pad. That doesn't mean I committed murder.
There's a
what
lot of
I'm after is
blood on
information.
that data pad for it
Yeah,
being a
because she
non-murder
did.
theft.
Yeah, because I picked it up after she died.
So you knew that she was dead.
No, I went to grab it and found it with blood, so then I knew she was dead.
So you knew that she was dead, but you didn't yell,
Huh?
didn't say anything in the dark.
What would
I guess
yelling
we
do?
found
It'll
a
cause more panic.
actual suspect.
Do you think yelling
Holy
in the
shit.
dark? Do you think yelling in the dark causes less panic?
Oh, causes less panic.
Kalpana
You're
would
sounding
go-
very much like a diplomat
Kalpana
at this
would go
point.
forward and check the data pad what it has on it.
It seems to be backing up to Fal's own device currently.
What does it have? What are you taking from it?
All the intel that we can back up our evidence with more from Mao Industries.
Oh
Did
my
you get
God.
anything specific on it?
Yeah, I did. The fact that
Go
they
on.
did, the fact that they did have experiments, that they were conducting experiments, and they
That's
were
literally public knowledge. That's their job. Conducting
Project
research.
Eclipse,
I don't know about
Project
Eclipse, but like
Eclipse
essentially
experiments.
they conduct experiments. That's a part of their job. This is Dave. Anyway, should we call the general secretary now? I think it's our time is up.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We do have leverage. Here's the thing. Here's the leverage. If we all agree to it. Before she died, Caitlin told us that the Secretary General knew all about her experiments and sanctioned them himself. And we're all proof that that's what happened. That's our leverage.
My video recording is proof.
Even better.
That's what I wanted to do. That we can say that we have your killer, but what is more important is that we have.
Do you
No,
ask
no,
your
that's the lie. That's the leverage.
you want to tell the general secretary that you all will falsely testify that UN is responsible for these atrocities in the hope that he won't blow us out of the sky? Sounds like a bad plan.
That's not. Yeah, Shane. I don't think that's the way it works. But we can say that all the evidence that the UN was aware of all of this and did
All
nothing
right,
until.
enough of this. Sean walks up, taps the thing, and it starts calling the general secretary. He pops up. It's like, yes. Have you figured it out? My boys are already you, I think. He checks his data bar. Who did it? These two. Sean just points towards Avara and Garrick. And they nod.
Ah! Nice.
Any one of you doing anything?
Kalpana would loudly shout out, well, for all this going on, what do you know about Project Eclipse? Eclipse, that.
What?
Huh?
Project Eclipse.
You're asking me or
No, the general. City General.
Ah, yeah.
He
Oh,
seems to
yeah.
be clueless about it. All right. Change of
What
plan
seems-
was instead of blowing them up off the sky, you need to board them and arrest Dr. Amara and Mr. Che Garrick for crimes against humanity and crimes against the United Nations. Anyway, and
Crimes against
actually arrest all of
humanity?
them.
Okay, here's where I'll stop you. We have a broadcast that is set to go with an
I've heard your
extraordinary amount of evidence.
I've heard about your broadcast in the last call. If you remember, you've already made that thread. Anything else?
Yeah,
We were recording the entire
and you're
conversation.
okay with it?
This entire meeting has been recorded, and we
Yeah,
have
this
proof that
was recorded.
the UN was aware that all of this was happening,
This-
but didn't step in to do anything till after it became too inconvenient for them politically.
That's your accusation.
No, that's the
This
proof on
meeting
the
is Not
recording.
just being recorded on your
Listen, yeah.
whatever that you're doing, it's also being recorded here and it is being broadcasted. Don't worry about that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that you have to listen, and I look at Dave as well. It may be important to you, the difference between a subsidiary of Mao Enterprises, Mao Industries, or Mao Industries itself, or like one executive there, or like certain politicians in the UN or the Secretary General. But to the vast majority of the people who are being affected by the ruthless capitalism and exploitation and aggression
You know what
from
will they see
various political
instead?
forces, it doesn't matter.
Instead of your video, you know what they'll see? Ships
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
plastered with the UN logo coming to their rescue. Ships plastered with the Mao Industries, unfortunately, like also assisting in the rescue mission, coming to their rescue. That's all what they'll see. You won't change. I see that. I appreciate it. I don't think you can go about it by blowing up planets or by blowing up moons or by blowing up the peace that we have all bureaucrats across the
How is it
vast
peace
expanse.
when you're destroying their fucking hydroponic base to grow food for themselves? How is that peace?
You know what was being grown in those hydroponic bases? You know what that all that ammonium nitrate was being used for instead of fertilizer? Look around. Look outside your window.
That was a photon accelerator, not ammonium nitrate.
That's what happens. It doesn't matter. You're being boarded currently, I imagine. Thank you for finding the culprits. That'll be all. Anything else?
Go fuck yourself.
All right. Okay.
Are there any escape pods?
Dope. They're being boarded at this point. Like you feel the thud of the military
Oh.
countdown.
God.
And look over at Sean and says, "Why didn't you? If you were so convinced that Fal was one of the suspects, why didn't you give her away?"
I don't think you all are bad.
Yeah, Sean's a good guy. I told you guys.
And I don't think UN would have given you a fair trial either. I don't think you'll still get a fair trial, but you might just escape somehow. Let's see. All right, you all get boarded. Anything you'd like to do before you all say goodbye to your freedoms?
Yeah, I would fully upload everything onto that broadcast, including all the data from Caitlin's data pad and
Mhm.
the full video recording of
Mhm.
all the Zoom calls with the Secretary General.
Mhm.
So the one
Anything
last,
else?
one last time.
And
Yeah, go on.
yeah, I would like, similar to the co-captain,
Mhm.
have like a final note.
Okay.
Kalpana would just tap her OPA link one last time and just say "glory" to the OPA before closing it and putting the link back where
Alright.
it was.
All right. You all get arrested. you all send out that glorious broadcast of everything that you've recorded. Predictably, quite a lot of people paid attention in the belt. Quite a lot of people in OPA saw it as a calls to arms. Number of instances where people would perhaps throw rocks, quote unquote, at UN spaceships increased. Bureaucracy remained the same. There were some significant improvements in the way that like the belt was handled by uh, the inner planets. Dave was stripped of his titles and let go, became a renegade, essentially.
Nice.
After a couple of years of spending time in jail and in trials, you were all let go. Everyone except the two people who took the fall for all of this. And give me 1 second. I forgot. 1 second. Shit, I forget my notes. Anyway, after you all got free, you all met up at outside of the prison because your trial was together. You saw each other, gave each other a nod, and started to walk in different directions. But before you do, a guy walks up to you, dressed in a long, red, dark brown coat. Not red, I'm sorry, dark brown coat, short, clipped hair, not pretty tall, but projecting the aura of pretty tall person with a vest and boots on. Gentlemen and everyone, I've heard of your. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's basically like trying to be respectful. Out of his old habits, he's like he goes ahead with gentlemen, and then he realizes like, oh wait, never mind. Everyone, my name is Malcolm Reynolds. I have a ship. Probably heard of it. I'm looking for a crew. And the name of the ship is what you heard, Kalpana, the legendary.
Oh my god.
If you come
Wait,
along with me, I believe we
Fucking
can all
hell.
do some good in the universe. Let me know. And that's where we will end this campaign. Essentially.
wait,
Fuck
what
you.
ship name? What did
I
Kalpana
forgot the
hear?
name of it. It was like, what was it? Black what?
It was something black. It was a black pirate ship.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
remember.
pirate ship. It's
Corsair,
a
it's
legendary
Corsair.
pirate.
Corsair.
Corsair, yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Corsair. So it's a legendary
Corsair.
pirate ship, and it's very famous for looting UN spaceships who transport cargo from one place to another amongst the corporates, like basically the B2B ones, and giving it to the poor. And
Yes.
it has
Oh.
an actual internal name as well, the spaceship. If you choose to, go towards it, it's called Serenity.
Oh, nice.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Firefly?
Did you just say Malcolm
Firefly?
Reynolds? Did you just fucking?
yes,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Malcolm fucking Reynolds. Yes. All right, that'll be the end of this campaign.